That's crazy. Yeah, he got me
That
looking
yeah,
foolish out here.
foolish. I called it.
Foolish.mp3. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 19. We are here. We are back for more.
Back for blood, some would say.
Back for blood, some would say. How the heck are you, buddy?
I'm good. I'm good. I just want to start off the stream by asking,
The
did you know
stream.
sharks have two dicks?
Sharks got two of them things. I did not know. One,
Double dicked up.
two paws. Three, for what? Like,
Double dicking. I don't know.
do the Sharkeishas got two?
I don't think so. I didn't look
So,
that far into it. I got all the information I needed when I found out they had two dicks, and I stopped doing research after that.
so you researching what the niggas do? Ah, okay. So get some real homoerotic vibes.
I'm just jealous because why don't I got two?
Why? So you can nut fast with both of them?
Yeah, because then it'll be like a longer nut. Like if you come in at the same time, it'll be like
You
a
said like if you do one at 2 minutes and then one at 2:15, what, bro? You be,
you're gonna
you know
keep
what I'm
it going. You're
saying?
gonna have like a female orgasm because they be lasting longer.
One of them shake and shimmy joints.
None of that little 30-second male orgasm. No, we having them shaking, squirting orgasms now.
You
We got
said
two
you guys
dicks.
are getting 30 seconds.
I mean, it depends.
Like
Uh,
old folks pissing. I guess it all depends.
I would hate to get less than 10. I would kill myself if I was getting less than 10. All that
Nah,
work for 10 seconds of pleasure.
nah. You know what's so wild? I still remember, and I still remember like women telling me stories, and I hate. I don't even hate it honestly. Like it's just niggas be doing some crazy shit. But like
Same.
I've had women tell me stories of like niggas will put it in and automatically just listen.
I can't
I'm
understand
here
how that
for a good
works.
time, not a long time.
How
You're
does that
like,
even work?
nah, bro. I'm talking like they said, and I thought they was bullshit. They told me like 4 or 5 strokes. I'm like, I laughed, like chuckled to myself, like, you gassing.
Like, how is that physically possible?
Yeah, sure. He's like, no, I might be generous with 4 or 5, bro. It was over in a flash.
I've heard stories of women saying niggas coming from kissing, and I'm just like, how does that work? Like, what are you that deprived of?
That boy like her. I can see that if you really like her, like
I can imagine pre-com, obviously, but like you full on nothing just from kissing, like that's
that boy tapped in. That nigga tapped in.
the woman the love of your life just touch you on the shoulder. You're like, ah!
That's some anime shit, nigga. The girl of his dreams. He's oh no.
And it's not a little bit where you can kind of play it off and hide it. It's a lot to where it's a stain in the pants. So you just
Yeah,
gotta go
and
home.
she ain't giving you no peck, nigga. She going ham with it. And you just nigga clutching his pearls. Why I never. But yeah,
And
nah, that shit is nuts, dog. I'm just like, yo, I can't, cause I remember the first time. I remember it was before I had my first time. My brothers was telling me like, yo, first of all, everything they told me was almost all of it was like situational. It was just some shit that might have applied to them, but like it wasn't. It
bef-
was not universally true.
before I had sex, everybody made it seem like your first time you're gonna come immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Like just you never had it before, you
Mm-hmm.
never felt nothing
You
like
gonna
this.
feel the
You're gonna
coochie
come
lips in?
immediately. The first time I had sex, I didn't even come.
I
We
didn't
was
either.
fucking for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I was in there for like
And
20 minutes, and I was just like, "Oh, you good? You got your joints? All right."
yeah, she tapped out and started shaking. I was like, I guess we done. We okay.
He said, "What the girl doing?" Yeah, nah. I mean, the funny shit is like it's the same thing. Niggas was like, "Yo, I'm telling you, you gonna be in there, yo. You be lucky if you get 5 minutes." I'm just like,
Be
"Damn, it's
lucky.
gonna be like that, word." It's like, "Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be bye bye boo boo." And I'm in there, and it was crazy because I was in there, and I was like, "All right." After like 4 or 5 strokes, I was like, "Nah, like I could get like I could easily get like 5 or 6 in here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what you mean? Y'all saying like you ain't gonna last no more than I'm like, nah, 5 is easy. I could probably do 10.
Might
And
be
then
able to
it
get off
just
another 20,
yeah,
25.
and then it just kept going. And it's like, but it was one of the shits where I realized it's just some niggas is beasts, yo. Like they lack the self control, they just don't got it.
They
They
just get in
just
there and just oh shit.
you just getting there fooling.
Niggas lose their fucking
You
mind.
on a roller coaster. Nigga getting there, he just hey. Nothing but
Monkey
rapper
chicken
ad
brain
libs.
take over.
He said the gym brain. The random gym event has been activated.
Every
Like
time you get in the bedroom, it activates.
that shit is, bro. It's just, like I just like it's effort though, because I'm just like, bro, like I I don't think I've ever had it to where like I was like, yo, I could probably nut in like 2 minutes. I've just never been like I've been like, all right, 5 minutes of this and I'll definitely be done. I could definitely get out of here in 5 minutes if I wanted to, but like I've never wanted to.
Yeah,
I just never
you
understood
got a
that part.
job to do. You can't get in there and embarrass
Not even
yourself.
get a job. Look. That's true for me, niggas like me and you. It's a lot of niggas that don't care about that. My whole point is you don't have to. If it's good, why wouldn't you want to savor it? That's the
Exactly.
part I don't get. You in you in a tsunami wave, nigga. You in Hurricane Harbor right now. You splashing, diving, canoeing, you rafting, kayaking. You doing all of that. You fighting for your life in there, and it's like, bro, why wouldn't? I mean, you know you're gonna win because you win either way, right? That's how it go.
I
You win
already
either
won.
way.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here, and I'm gonna win when let's be real here. I'm gonna win when I get that thing off. So you win either way. So it's like, bro, why not just get in there, fight, lay your hardest 20 on the table, and then get on out of there with the sad the savory dub.
A lot of
But
niggas don't
again,
care
that's
about.
where the beast
They just
mentality
want
comes in. Niggas just me want nut.
me, me want nut. Me
He said,
propagate human species.
me horny. I'm feeling horny. Like,
Me, alpha male, must take down any woman see. Nut fast, move fast.
not fast. Next woman. You say, okay, come on. You know that's not how it works, but okay.
Future secure. Next generation here.
Next generation now. Kids' future. Like, it's crazy to me. I never understood it. Like, I'm, because the first time was that. I'm like, okay. All right. And then the next time was more the same. And I'm like, wait, hold up. Someone told a lie one day. Like I was like, wait a damn. So I figured one time it happened, right? All right, maybe it's different for everybody. Then it happened with a different girl too, and it's like, nah, I think y'all niggas y'all fibbing. You got cap in your rap. Something not right. That shit is just so. I'm talking like, bruh, touch the coochie and it's over. First contact, like, are we talking like it's like imagine an alien movie and the first contact you make with the alien, the movie over instantly, right there. If it's 10 minutes
Hey,
in, it's over with. Over with. Movie done. You paid good bread for this movie though.
hey, there's a few movies like that. They just draw it out a little bit.
Nah, ain't no drawing nothing out here. That's the difference. That's the difference. The niggas still rolling the credits in the beginning. They still showing you the names of the actors. They see the alien once. Oh, it's over with. Nah, first contact. It's over.
I feel like that might be some type of medical condition because, like, there's a medical condition I've
Nah,
seen.
not all of them niggas. Cut
Where
it out.
I,
Not all of them.
there's
Some of them
nothing
maybe.
I could
Yeah,
think
some of
of
them
where you
maybe.
just, as soon as you stick it in, you come immediately. Because there is a medical condition where I've seen a few different women. You know them weird TLC shows that be having like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
weird. I've seen an episode of this one show where this woman had some disorder where she just had upwards of 120 orgasms
yeah,
every
yeah,
day.
yeah. Yeah, I've
She just
heard about
constantly
that.
coming all day, every
Yeah.
day. And it's a real thing. And like there must be like a milder version of that where you get any type of arousal, you just nut. Cause How's could you nut from just kissing or just
nigga get a nigga
sticking
get
it
a
in one
nigga,
time?
nigga felt the tongue on his tongue and said, "Oh nah, it's over. Nah,
Evacuate
I'm
the balls.
emptying. I'm emptying the clip now." And you ain't we ain't talking about it. And ain't no it ain't we ain't even putting the sirens on. This shit just going on.
And it ain't like a few drops. The balls are getting
Nah,
emptied. We
yeah.
spewing out. We dumped it.
It's just spewing out like a volcanic eruption.
It's gonna be an avalanche, but the snow is like kind of melted a little bit, so it's like slush.
That's the Throw Baby video.
Oh god.
Yeah, that shit. I mean, you could be right. I ain't gonna hold you. 120 orgasms a day sounds like torture. I'm not gonna hold you. That
It,
sounds like torture, nigga.
it sounds like torture for
Cause like,
us
when do
because
you
when
even have time to actually go get one? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you
you
don't,
just
what do you need to get one
yeah,
for when you
but that's the
already
problem. Of course, you want to. You don't need it. You never do. But why wouldn't you want that?
you
Like,
already getting
you got home
and
from work and you're like, yeah, sorry, baby, I don't know that like 800 and
you
200
can't even work
times.
with a
Like,
condition like that.
I'm good. Nah, you working remote. You good.
Well, I mean now, but before niggas,
Oh
unless
yeah,
you got a
before.
high paying job, you're not working remote. You in retail,
But
you
you know
better
what?
get up on the store.
It is funny because that just make me think about the fact that this working remote shit for a lot of folks that's disabled, that shit is probably clutch.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
cause
it's
we
definitely
clowning, right? Obviously, with nigga, I just nut 800 times a day. I gotta be home because I gotta have a bucket out. I got a catheter and shit. Like, he got a whole setup for it because it's just come on now. You know how this shit go. A nigga can
you.
work from home now.
I
He can
don't
chill in the crib.
I don't know how a condition like that would be for men, because I feel like the only time I've seen the condition was with women, because women could have like back to back
Oh
orgasms,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. No,
a
I would no.
man
I
like
feel like yeah,
a
nah.
man
Because
can't
at a
just
certain point, that shit is genuinely going to like
that's life threatening.
harm your muscles
You
in your
yeah,
yeah, like because
you
nah.
spasming constantly because no more nut coming out. Your balls empty
Well, I
already.
imagine for a woman to do the same now, right? Because you figure even if you can physically, your body will physically allow it, nigga. Just that don't mean nothing. Your shit is quaking 120 times a day, nigga.
Yeah, this shit sounds atrocious. Sounds painful.
That shit just gotta be yo, man.
I might be able to do 50.
Yeah, look, yeah, I'll tell you what. My first act as president, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get niggas like I'm gonna get them niggas covered.
I
Y'all
mean, it counts
covered,
as a
yo.
disability. They already good, I
Yeah,
think.
they already good.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
pretty
make
sure.
them gooder. I'm gonna make them better. I got y'all, yo. I got y'all, yo. Cause nobody want to talk about people like y'all, and it's
We're literally talking
disrespectful.
about it right now.
I know, but nobody besides other people. You know, it's not that many people who want.
TLC literally has a show about these people.
Yeah, but like when TLC do the shows, you know how they be doing the shows. They just like, yo, look at this weird nigga eating light bulbs, y'all. Look at this nigga.
This nigga Mark married to 128 pool inflatables.
They say, yo, look, this nigga be kissing the muffler. Look at him, y'all.
This
Look
nigga
at his
eating
ass.
paint chips, yo.
Oh my goodness, this nigga addicted to Wendy's fucking fries, nigga. Look at him. That's all he eat.
Wait.
He said, "I've tried Burger
Wendy's
King, I've
fries?
tried White Cast, I've tried so many other ones, and they're really good fries. You know, I even like some fries better than Wendy's, but my body physically won't accept any other fries but the Wendy's."
That's definitely a disability. That's some type of severe OCD.
I don't know what that is, man. All I
It's
know
gotta
is
be specifically Wendy's fries is the only thing you eat.
he
That's what you're
said
addicted
something
to.
about the formula. I don't. Maybe it's the Himalayan pink salt. I don't know what.
Himalayan pink
I don't know
salt.
what it is, man. When
Something
that
went wrong in your brain.
when it touched when it touched the glands, boy, it just ooh.
The neurons are not firing in the right direction.
Yeah, they only fire for them Wendy's fries, nigga.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Tried the nuggets, nothing. Tried the double stack.
I could
You,
think of at least 5 restaurants with better fries than Wendy's.
he just told you it don't matter.
That's what I'm saying. There's something wrong with that nigga. Get that brother some help. Let's see. We
um,
got Popeyes fries, and some restaurants be having the same type of fries.
Popeyes
Popeyes,
fries hit,
Rallies, and
but only when they fresh.
Checkers.
Popeyes fries immediately go from like that tier to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
C tier once they
Popeyes
get
fries.
room temp.
Somehow Checkers and Rallies they taste like Popeyes fries, but they last longer. Like even at room temperature, Checkers and Rallies fries still taste good.
I think it's that
Popeyes fries
battering.
are only good when they're hot.
Like some niggas batter they fries, you know what I mean? I think that's
Yeah,
like some of the that's the key difference because that's when the fries get real
them
like that.
Arby's curly fries be hitting too. Say what you want about Arby's. I like all the Arby's jokes. They're hilarious, but
That's all
Arby's
I've ever
actually has
heard
some
about
good food.
Arby's is they fries. Like I've heard like they fries is really like that,
They
and
are.
and the gyros is good. Like
Everybody, I like all the Arby's jokes. They're funny, but I feel like a lot of niggas haven't actually had Arby's. They food is actually
no, they
decent.
haven't. They haven't.
It's I like their sides more than their actual sandwiches. They used to, when I was younger, they used to have like these loaded potato bites, which were
Mm-hmm.
like these triangular potatoes stuffed with like cheese and garlic, and they
Mm-hmm.
gave you like this garlic ranch sauce to dip it into.
Oh
Tell
yeah.
me some shit like that don't
Oh
sound fucking
yeah.
crazy.
That sounds like what KFC used to get into back, when they had some creativity.
Now it's just chicken sandwich,
Now they mid.
diet
Now I
Mountain Dew.
noticed it first when KFC started lowering their portions. Like when I got that famous bowl and that shit was just a little bit smaller than usual. I
And they
was
don't let
like,
niggas know that. They just do it in secrecy.
nah, they ain't let me know nothing. Nah.
They probably do it in the commercial, like the fine print at the bottom, like, yeah, this shit is
I
like
don't think they
point
tell you
two.
at all because why would you?
That seems like
I'm not legally required to tell you that. Hell no.
but you raise the price and lower the amount of food we get. I mean, I guess that's not
Of
illegal, but it's
course.
scummy.
Of course. That's why I'm gonna do it subtly. Right? So what they do is, right, alright, I'm gonna make the bowl 4% smaller. We had some architects come in this bitch and we spent $1 million to build the perfect bowl. But make sure that bitch smaller. like no matter how good it is, like make sure it's 5% smaller, my nigga. Like that's rule number one. After that, I don't care what design is on it. And they do that, right? They give me a little bowl and then they roll it out for 6 months and then I got another one for you. Make the bowl 7% smaller this time. That's a total of a 12% reduction. You get what I'm saying? Make it 7% smaller this time.
You
And
know,
nigga, after
it's really the customer's fault, honestly, if you think about it, because customers not going to KFC like they used to, so they got to recoup their money somehow.
uh,
So if niggas was still eating KFC like they was in the
I was
'90s,
still
the
fucking with
prices
me.
would
I
still be the
wouldn't have to.
same. That's gotta be it. It's
if
always the
niggas if
consumer fault.
niggas was still rocking with me, then I wouldn't have to try to fucking skimp the niggas I got,
That's yeah. That's what it boiled down to.
He said that's facts, and we was looking like, that's
All
not
y'all niggas
facts.
that stop rocking with KFC, y'all the reason it's expensive now. And I'm niggas, I start rocking with KFC, so
Yeah, I'm niggas for
I'm part
sure.
of the problem.
I am niggas for sure. I know I am the problem. I'm not part of the problem. I might have been the one who spearheaded the problem.
You're Mr. No KFC.
I was young, but I knew immediately right then. I said, listen, I don't know where we're gonna get our chicken from, ma, but we can't go to KFC. just
I
just
didn't
off of
say I don't know. I
principle.
was like, Ma, let's start going to Popeyes instead.
Well, yeah, at that where I was at that time, Popeyes wasn't really. It was like KFC had like a stranglehold on the community. It was nothing but KFCs and like local
We
chicken spots.
so there was a KFC like walking distance from my house, but we would still drive down the street like 10 minutes to go to Popeyes instead.
Oh yeah, see, y'all niggas, y'all stood for what y'all believed in, man.
We stamped that.
That's
10 toes
respectable.
down.
That's respectable. That was
And
Wilt
this is a
Chamberlain out
KFC
there.
on Gratiot. So all my niggas from Detroit know that KFC was ratchet. It was
Stinky.
fights, shootouts,
All
multiple
types of
times
shit,
rats
man.
was in there. And you know what? Chicken was good.
But it wasn't worth all that, man. That's all I say. If you could
No,
bring the said, nah, I'll step right over the ratchets.
I
He
mean, we
said,
was in the drive through. He's never going inside, so we can
nigga
actually
see homeless
this.
niggas fighting in the lobby. Excuse me, pardon me.
I mean, I've been in plenty of restaurants where niggas was fighting in the lobby. In DC, there's this McDonald's that we used to always go to after the club in Chinatown by Gallery Place. At 2 a.m., it's always niggas in there fighting. And sometimes it'd be a crackhead in the bathroom with the door locked and security be trying to get them out. It's always something at the McDonald's on Gallery Place. Anybody from DC know?
Yeah, I be in there causing havoc.
You be the crackhead in the bathroom.
I be the nigga giving niggas blue cheese when they ask for ranch.
I'm 1 billion% sure McDonald's does not have blue cheese anywhere on their menu.
I know they don't, nigga. Niggas asking for ranch, and I'm sneaking in them blue
You
cheese
bring
packets.
in your own blue
I'm
cheese.
sneaking in the blue cheese packets, baby.
You know, you're a hero.
You would think. That's not how they treat me.
You're like Batman. They treat you like a
No, it's
criminal,
the type of
a
shit
vigilante.
they see me outside. Hey, it's the fucking blue cheese. No, look. And I'm like, oh shit, oh shit. No, look, it's the fucking blue cheese guy.
Blue cheese is superior to ranch on wings, and it's not up for debate.
On wings for sure. Anything that's being served at a McDonald's, what do you put blue cheese on?
Back when they had the spicy McChickens, the buffalo McChickens,
Oh
I could put blue
yeah,
cheese on that.
blue
Some
cheese.
blue cheese crumbles with
That's
the
nuts.
buffalo
I ain't never
McChickens.
thinking no shit like that.
That's
You
why
got
you just gotta have
vision,
blue cheese
bro.
at the house. So when you get home, you can put blue cheese on
Yeah,
whatever you want.
blue cheese at the house. Yeah, can't. Well, actually, I did have blue cheese at the crib a couple times, but no.
I got blue cheese that I bought from the store, and also got blue cheese packets from wing places that I
I feel
saved.
like I feel like Trader Joe's probably got some crazy blue cheese.
You know who
Trader
got
Joe's got
the?
everything. I ain't gonna hold you.
You never really been to Outback, have you?
Steakhouse?
Yeah.
Uh, I went there a couple times. Not like
No, but I mean,
ton
like, you
of
don't
times.
go there like regularly.
Nah.
The best blue cheese I've ever had in my entire life, continuously to this day, they haven't changed the recipe from me being a kid to me being an adult. Outback got the best blue cheese in any restaurant, any store. I don't know what brand they use. I don't know if they make it in house or what,
So
but
I don't know what
Outback
they
got
putting in that shit. Somebody sprinkling
they got
some.
some extra stinky moldy cheese in there. I don't know what it is.
They
They
got a
got the best
special
blue
batch
cheese
of
on the
maggots.
market. Somebody putting a big toe in there, and the toe cheese
The
is
toenail breaking
swirling.
off in the.
Yeah, I don't know what they do, but the blue cheese at Outback, best blue cheese I ever had in my entire life. Continuously, you know how
To this day.
Wendy's changed their barbecue sauce recipe, and now it's mid.
Yeah, that's
Outback
facts. That's
still got
crazy.
the same blue cheese from when I was a kid.
I don't like a lot of people's barbecue sauce. I ain't gonna hold you.
I
I've
used
had
to love Wendy's barbecue sauce. I don't know why they changed the recipe.
because it was
The
a
shit
little
is,
sweet before, right? Like now it's like
it was a little
it's
bit sweet, but it was smoky. Like
yeah. Now it's just
now
all
it's just
smoke.
all
But
sweet.
yeah, it's really all sweet. I would say not the one I had.
The one
I
I
must
had
have.
was too sweet. It was like some type, like the real sticky barbecues that'd be super sweet.
Hmm.
This is how the barbecue was for the Wendy's I was at.
I think what did I have? Like I had some ivory barbecue sauce like a couple like earlier this year. When I tell you this shit was so garbage, like maybe I gotta try it again in a different circumstance or something. This shit was terrible, bro.
Unpopular opinion, I'm not really a fan of barbecue sauce. Like there's
It works for
certain
certain
barbecue sauce
things.
that I do like, but for the most part, like I can eat ribs without barbecue sauce. Just the meat alone, as long as it's seasoned properly.
Oh yeah.
And it's got if you put barbecue dry rub on something, I'll eat that shit up. I like the dry rub, but I don't like the sticky, tangy
Oh okay. Yeah.
barbecue sauce.
Nah, I like the shit that you need wipes after. Shit gonna get in your beer. It's gonna get on your
No, I don't
mustache.
like that. It's because
Yeah.
I got OCD, so I don't like messy food. Even if I got wipes, I still don't like getting that shit all over my hands.
Coward.
I compromise for oxtails though. I'll pick up some oxtails and get some sticky hands. I'll,
I
I'll
don't even.
make
You know what
I'll
the
make
sad
do for
part
that.
is? I don't even attempt to like get oxtails no more because them shits be overpriced and don't be no meat in them shits. And I'm just like, you know what? Leave me alone.
You gotta go to the right place. I had some
Yeah, I
oxtails the other
know, but the
day, and they
problem is
was
you don't know you in the right
meaty.
place until after you see the oxtails, nigga. Like,
And then you got yourself a good oxtail place. You just keep it and you all right.
yeah,
When
but
I
then
want
what
some oxtails,
happens
I'm
when
gonna
you
hit up
get the
this place.
oxtails? You look and you like,
Then you move on to the next place. It's just
I
it's the
know,
price
but
you got to pay for good
I
oxtails.
just hate the fact that I gotta go through all these terrible niggas giving niggas my money. I'm like, oh nah, they nah
I
these
mean,
these folks from the
even
islands, they know.
even bad oxtails are still good. They
I mean,
just
yeah, they
don't be
taste good.
as
Yeah, it
meaty.
just don't be
They just don't
nothing
have
on the
enough
damn
meat.
bone.
Yeah.
And I be
There's
picking.
this one place that I ordered from, and literally on the app it says there's a national oxtail shortage. So until shit goes back to normal, the price about to be up. They let niggas know they hitting you over the head off top.
I don't even get it. I'm like, y'all better start growing these shits in a lab or something. Grow a rack of tails. This shit not that hard.
You could definitely do that. They doing
That's
that
what I'm
now. Other
saying.
shit.
Somebody get to it, man. All this,
You know, they're not scientists not doing that for Jamaican.
But this why I be getting. Nah, don't do it for Jamaican niggas. Do it for all these white people who will pay $30 for this shit, dummy. Like, come on. Like, don't get me wrong. I would hate to see the price go up, but this would get me mad about these capitalist niggas. Like, bro, y'all better start cloning some fucking animals for food. It's like y'all be cloning shit for dumb reasons. I'm like, come on, yo, clone some ox tails, just the tail. Just get the tail. That's all you need, baby.
They've just recently started cloning animals. And you know, it's crazy how
they gonna clone humans before they start cloning animals for food. That's the worst part. And it's like, what the fuck are we cloning niggas for?
You know what I just learned? I learned that they were cloning animals for food from watching 2 Chainz, not from like a scientific peer-reviewed article or some shit. You know, 2 Chainz got that show. Yeah. 2 Chainz got that show on Fuse TV or whatever called Most Expensive.
I think it's on Vice. Yeah.
Vice, yeah. And on one episode, he went to a lab where they were cloning chicken to make meat, and the shit was dumb expensive. It was like $200.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm not fucking with. But idiots will pay that price. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, and think about it. If niggas are going that high with it, what happens when you get somebody who got so much money, you can buy into it at whatever rate, and then instead of charging $200, you can charge niggas $90, and you gonna undercut every nigga that ever existed, and it's gonna be your shit. It's the Amazon shit, man. Yeah. Niggas don't understand, bro. Like, and some of these niggas be having the money for it.
It's just I got the resources want more money.
For it. Yeah, and they're just like, well, nah, I gotta spend money, and then I gotta run some shit, and it's like, oh, you just like easy money, you little
whore.
Nigga just like collecting. I just like collecting my meals every year, and just, you know what I mean? I don't really want to get too more involved with this shit.
You a bum.
Lame, man, nigga. Nigga 40 something and he done working. This nigga lame. But all right, yo, we gonna get to anything on this list. Let's see. We could start with college football because this shit is really funny. Like this story about this coach at LSU.
Is so much football shit funny lately? What's
it's always been hilarious. You gotta understand, but it's just. I think the coverage is getting better because, you know, think about it. It's less about the product on the field and more about the storylines now. So now people go digging deeper for the storyline. You know, and so some of the beauty is, you know, of course, some people use terrible angles, but then every once in a while, somebody gets all the angles together. They're like, yo, what the fuck going on? And they ask it in the right tone. They ask it, and we all look and we're like, well, what the fuck is going on? Right, so that's pretty much what happened here with Ed Orgeron, coach at LSU. Right, so for those that don't know, Joe Burrow plays for the Bengals now. Jamar Chase also plays for the Bengals now. Who else was on the team? Justin Jefferson plays for the Vikings. Stars on this LSU team that won the chip. Like, what was it, 2 seasons ago? And they was busting ass. They beat everybody ass, beat Bama ass. It didn't matter. Joe Burrow was that nigga. So Ed Orgeron wins the chip. They signed to a stupid dookie contract. I'm talking one of them big joints, right? One of them hefty joints, like highest paid state worker joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like one of them type of joint. So he got that. So you already know. Niggas start bugging, right? Ed Orgeron was married at the time. And I say was because we're gonna get to that. But he was married at the time. And then he got the check. He got the bag. Before this, he was a coach at Ole Miss some time ago. And I remember there was a story that came out, right, about him at Ole Miss, basically where he went into the locker room, right, and he said, all right, look, there's a coach that just left, and I'm replacing him. If you loyal to that coach, stand up. And then a couple niggas stood up, and he was like, all right, took his shirt off and everything. He was like, y'all niggas got to fight me right now. Y'all got to see me. Obviously, he ain't say, you know, niggas, of course not. But he said, y'all gotta see me.
No, he didn't.
Like, he said, y'all gotta see me. Like,
that is real nigga shit, though.
Like, yo, y'all riding with that last dude? I'm gonna tell you like this. I know respect ain't given. And nigga took his shirt off. So I'm finna earn it. He said, what's up? What? What's up, nigga? Who won it? What is he saying? If you loyal to that nigga, step up. Let's get it shake. Let's get it crack. What's up? He was like, oh, shit. Coach, I'm just here to play ball. What the fuck going on?
What is we doing? Yeah, what kind of alpha male bullshit are you trying to pull here?
What the fuck is going on?
You're the coach.
What the fuck? right? So this is at Ole Miss years prior, right? So then he goes to LSU. So which I'm just laying the background for like the type of shenanigans this nigga gets into. So he goes to LSU, right? He has that year, and boy, they win the chip. He gets the extension. He's paid big bucks. I forgot what it was, but it was some stupid money. Let's be real here. You win a national championship at LSU, you get some
You
stupid
gonna
money.
get some
You getting
stupid
some
money.
stupid money, right? And so he starts going out, wearing less and going out more. Long story short, right? He started wearing less and going out more. So then he started getting caught up with, in the tabloids with,
The
a
tabloids, like
couple of little honeys.
this nigga's a celebrity.
Yeah, nah, nigga was literally out on the streets like he was a celebutante. You nigga, like he was just, I'm just out here. You feel me? Like, what I mean? He was really in the streets though, right? So he's getting caught up with these women, taking pictures and all this other shit, right? Remember, I did mention he was married. You can see why the marriage shortly falls apart at this point,
Yeah,
and the wife seeks a divorce, right?
the
Um,
nigga, he basically became an IG baddie. I mean, of course you're gonna start wearing less and going out more.
nigga got the bag and started getting Fashion Nova. He said Fashion Nova / men.
That's what happened when you get the bag. You leave the wife you currently got, and you go downgrade with somebody that look better but is a worse person.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that ain't what he needed, right? Like that's what he wanted, probably. That
Exactly.
wasn't what he needed, and so after the divorce, shit got bad, right? It got real bad. It got to a point to where he was at a gas station in somewhere in Louisiana, right?
Dangerous for niggas, I might point out.
Right, bro. You have to understand. He's at a gas station in Louisiana, trying to holler at a pregnant woman, right? So I'm gonna get
This
to the
nigga
rest of
is
this.
going
I'm gonna
out.
get to the
What?
rest of this. I'm gonna get to the rest of this, right? But just for a second, let's stop right
Was
there.
she bad?
I'm gonna tell you who she was. That's
Oh
part of this
man.
story, right? So
Oh man.
let's stop right there, though, right? You are the head coach of national champion Louisiana State University Tigers, right?
The LSU.
The LSU,
Even
right?
niggas that don't watch college ball know
Right, exactly.
LSU.
Right. And so you at a gas station, you see a shorty with I don't know what with the Fabletics on. What she have on? She had the Lululemons on, like what? she had the you know what I'm talking about, the American Apparel leggings. Oh shit! Oh okay.
Shorty looking
Oh
bad
damn! With
average
with
in them
with the
leggings.
chunky white feelers. Oh okay.
I'm getting
Like
turned off more and more
yeah,
here.
but Ed Ogeron was feeling it, right? Ed Ogeron was like, oh shit, hold on, no, and she got the bummy white Air Forces. Oh yeah.
Oh, and she pregnant?
Oh, and she got the bum. So she glowing. So right. So Ed Ogeron was in there like swimwear, right? So this nigga comes up to her and he asks her, "Oh, word, oh, you look like you work out." Mind you, she pregnant, but like,
She
okay,
pregnant,
you look
but
like you work out. We should work out together. And Shorty was just like, you know, I'm pregnant and I got a man, so oh boy, like, what that mean?
yeah, fuck you. Your man don't let you have friends. You gotta deal with that one.
that might as well be what he said, right, niggas? So your man gonna get mad at me for working out? I don't understand. Like
We
niggas
gotta
trying to
work
play
out
silly.
together. We could just be in the same gym.
Yeah, like it's not. I could spot you or something if you need a spot. Like it's not. What?
It's not
Right?
that. It's not even
So
that
he
big a
said that,
deal,
right?
bro.
So before we go any further, right? I just want you to really think about this, bro. This nigga's at the gas station late night, like, like some college nigga, literally like a college nigga. Like
And nigga, he won that championship. He was like,
nigga stopped at the gas
oh.
station when he left the club because he got to get rolly because he about to go home and smoke that dime with 3 niggas,
He felt like
right?
one of his players. That's what it was. He was
Yeah,
feeling it that
he's
night.
about to go home, smoke the dime with 3 niggas. Was like, hold on, let's get some grape cigarillos, get some honey buns and Arizona, right? He's just gonna stop in there, get the little hood snacks, and you seen a little short. Like this shit is just hilarious to me. Like, what's going through your brain,
This is a black person.
right? But let's
This
make
is
this.
a Negro.
But let's compound this and make this worse, right? Because
How does a kid get it?
it turns out in a strange twist of fate, the woman who he was trying to holler at is the wife of an LSU official.
Oh, let's fucking go. That's what the
Right?
fuck I'm talking about.
And so the same
You love
LSU
to see it.
official is plugged in with none other than the governor, multiple
Oh
politicians,
my
the athletic
god.
director at LSU, and a bunch of
Oh
other
my
officials
god.
at Louisiana State University. So sure enough, the word gets
Rip to
back
this
to
man.
him.
Absolutely
And
right.
he's probably in his library fuming, why I oughta. And then
How
he's
did
like, no.
he know? I'm guessing he gave his name to the wife.
No, the wife probably told him. The wife knows who Ed Ogeron is. Let's be real here.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah.
She would know who he is. He would know who she is. That's the
Yeah.
problem. Right? Like, you wouldn't know the wife of a random official, and she's been pregnant. She probably ain't been around. So, yeah, I don't know who you are. I just see a random pregnant shorty. I'm like, man, hold up.
Trying to bag.
Man, I ain't never seen no pregnant shorty that look like you. Excuse me. I just
Excuse me, man. You thinking she can't get pregnant again?
Somebody already handed at this point. It's like blockers, right? Like they do the
This is
job.
license to dump away.
So this is an official's wife, right? So that's a big issue, and it goes back to the athletic director. And the thing is, this story comes out, right? And this story comes out. I don't remember the exact timing, but it's right before, I want to say, or right after LSU beats Florida. Florida was nationally ranked. They were like a top 10 team, and LSU beat them. LSU wasn't having a good season, but they beat a top 10 Florida team, right? And so Ed Ogeron still gets fired. So I want you to understand what that means, right? Because
this is clearly, yeah.
These niggas clearly just had it up, right? They were just
Yeah.
like, yo, listen, my man. Oh shit, word, you beat Florida, right? Do me a favor, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here, okay?
You
I
beat
don't.
Florida and you made LSU champions. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
but bro, you and
Good.
so right after he gets fired, boy, do stories start coming out, and it gets worse.
More?
It gets
How does
worse.
it get
There's
worse
there's
again?
two more. There's two more, right? So one of the stories, is he's talking on a radio station, and some guy calls him, and a guy's asking. He calls into a radio station, right? A guy calls into the radio station and asks him, "Oh, my daughter's at the game, blah blah blah, all this other stuff." And he's basically talking about his daughter at the game. And then so coach, Ogeron is like, "Oh, well, what's she wearing?" I don't know if you ever heard the guy talk, but he
Oh,
sounds like he smokes a million fucking cigs a day, right? So he's,
what?
well, what's she wearing? Like, I can go find her. He's talking like that, and then the
The
dude's
fact
just
that he
like,
sounds like that makes it 300
worse, yeah, right,
million
yeah, a
times
million
funny.
times worse. And then so the guy is just like, no, coach, do not go looking for her. Do not look for her. We're good. And then the guy like gets off the phone, right? And then so coach is kind of just sitting there, and everybody else in the studio is kind of just like, because mind you, the guy didn't say anything, but we know what he was insinuating. They're just like, hee hee. And everybody's giggling to themselves. And so the coach just says I guess to himself, or he's like, guys like that, we used to take him to the fishing hole back in my day. Right? And then so it's like no, what did you mean by that? What did you mean by that?
I'm assuming he meant they killed him and dumped him in the
Yeah, I'm like,
fishing
yo,
hole.
are we threatening?
We're
What did you
threatening
mean by
people
that?
live
Like,
on air.
right? So mind you, that was a story that was buried though. That had happened already. It had been happened. Never heard of it. As soon as he gets fired, the story comes out. Right? Another story is he was bringing women to practices,
Bro.
right? But it gets worse, right? Because not only is he bringing women to practices, because I mean, my assumption, right, is that he's trying to show the hoes, like, listen, I run shit, right? Like, you see how I look? I be pointing and niggas be going where I point. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm really that nigga around here, like. And it's like, let's be real, that's easy. Like, like if you the manager at McDonald's and your girl walk in and see you pointing and she got shit moving and shaking, she gonna get that little smirk back, like, look at my nigga running this shit. Ooh, girl, look at him. Smelling like French fries.
Smell like. Is this a Chappelle Show sketch? Smell like this is Whack Arnold's.
Right, but no, it don't matter what you're doing, right? If your girl see you really like you leading, this is what a man this is about, right? This is what manhood is about, masculine energy, right? This is what men do. We lead, right? So think about it. It don't matter who the fuck you lead. It don't matter if you're leading a bunch of volunteers, a bunch of interns, a bunch of 16-year-old kids working at McDonald's. It don't matter who you lead.
It's that
If
power.
if the shorty see you wielding your power and everyone, yeah, I got you, bro. I got you, boss. And they doing what you said. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. So I get the vibes. It's a little. I wouldn't say it's a little. It's
See
a
how I got
massive
these
abuse.
18-year-olds running around like this? That make you wet, don't it?
Look at this 20-year-old nigga. He grown. He's still listening to me. You heard? He grown. He gonna go to the league next year, and he listening to me. Shit crazy.
Do you get what that means?
He gonna make more money than I ever made. You not.
I'm telling this nigga what to do.
You don't hear. They don't hear me. All right, yo, come on. Yeah. Let's go. Line up. Right? So it gets worse though, because he's bringing the women, and the women in turn, I guess because they got kids, it's like, well, I got kids, I gotta bring my kids. And he's like, all right, cool, bring your kids too. So they bring the kids, and then this nigga lets the kids participate in the drills.
What?
Remember this? This is a football team in the middle of a season where they're not doing so great in. And you are you're bringing those two, excuse me, not the host. You're bringing the wonderful ladies to practice, to stretch your, it's like the peacock joint. You gotta make yourself look like, and then they bring their kids, and then you let the kids doing the drill. Like I'm just imagining, like you got niggas that's really getting after it in practice. You're like, oh, chill, y'all chill out. And then two little white boys step up with like just pads on, no helmets, and they're like, all right, let them niggas get it on. Let them get it in. And they're like, coach, what we doing? No, 2-3 minutes. That's all. Chill. Coach, we'll get right back to it. Don't even trip.
Practice,
coach. They scored 41 on our defense last week. Look, this shit. Look at how they look. These niggas like Lego characters, right? Look at them. Shit, funny as hell. And the women love it. So this nigga was wilding. For long story short, very long story short,
I'm becoming a fan of this guy. This nigga,
chaotic
and shit. I like this.
But I think what's lost in all this, right, is the fact that he lost his wife and then just started making bad decisions, right? Like it is chaotic, but you can be a chaotic neutral, chaotic lawful, right? I don't know where this falls. It's not quite neutral.
Like,
but it ain't like chaotic evil.
But
It ain't quite evil.
Chaotic neutral it's either lawful, neutral, or evil. This guy.
I still feel like it's like lean and evil, even though it's neutral. Like it's like, bro, like I don't want to see you end up in the evil place. Like I see where you headed. Like this is chaotic neutral right now. I see it. But bro, just don't go evil, please, yo.
Like you heading in that direction, yo.
Yeah, like I'm getting that vibe, bro. You dirty macking at the gas station. You bringing the kids to the practices. Come on, man. Please don't, because think about it. Those are two. I mean, come on. You wasting company time on one, and then on the other one,
anybody can see.
Right, exactly. And then in the other one, you hollering at an official's wife. As in the niggas who signed your check. That wasn't his fault. But you still at the gas station hollering at pregnant women. Like, what the fuck going on? What's going on?
Was that before or after his divorce?
That was after the divorce.
I mean, I can't holler at a pregnant woman.
At the gas station in Louisiana. I feel like a coach should be above this. A coach should be
above. Hey, man.
Bro, holla at her, but like not here, nigga, and not the pregnant one at the gas station.
When I'm gonna see her again?
And better yet, when she tell you she pregnant,
you
married,
you should have stopped there. Obviously.
Yeah, you should just. All right.
You kept going after that. That's a big problem.
Nigga like me, I'd be like, all right, well, let me know if he show up.
Let me know if he show up.
Like if he don't play his part, let me know. I got you.
I'll be the dad that stepped up.
Yeah, right. They call me the stepdad because I'm the dad. Stepped up, nigga. But yeah, so this whole story is wild. I'd be interested to see where he gets a job next, or if she gets a job next.
Oh, if he should have been, I mean, we know why
Well, he
he
had to get
fired.
fired for this. It's not that he should have been, but he had to. It's like, bro,
Just
you're wasting company time. You're not really winning so much. There's a lot of, and think about it. He's just a
he wanted
boisterous
chip.
nigga. And it's like the problem is when you get one of these loud, brash niggas, it works when y'all busting ass. When you got Joe Burrow and all these niggas, and y'all busting down the competition every week, what you gonna tell me? At that point, yeah, you can go and slap my wife ass. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get your little, yeah, look at y'all. She like, I'm like, that nigga made me millions. Fuck is you talking about? That man made me millions. If he want to kiss me on the cheek, he got it. That's as far as I go, but he can get that. And he, oh, I love you, brother.
Sound now like I gotta look up this nigga's voice. Yeah, I gotta hear this nigga's voice now.
Yeah, he sound like,
we'll point her out. I'll go find her. Bro, don't go looking for my wife.
Nah, don't go looking for my daughter. Nigga, oh, like, it was not. Yeah, he was like, no, not you. No, do not go looking for my daughter, dog. Don't do that. Right. So this one was hilarious, but from one college football coach to another, right? There's a Washington State coach, Washington State Cougars.
Oh yeah, I saw this one. Isn't funny.
You saw this one. Stupid. This one's not funny, but
just idiotic.
We're gonna make it funny because this guy gets fired for not getting the vaccine. Him and I think 4 of his assistants all got fired. Oh,
he brought niggas with him? Or he didn't bring it with him. They were also like, I'm not getting vaccine, they went with him.
And so the strangest part about this saga is that I believe he's Catholic, if I'm not mistaken. But he requested a religious exemption.
What part of Catholicism?
No, hold on. Wait, yeah, okay. Jump the gun. That's literally the question here.
There's plenty of religions
tell us.
Catholicism is not one of them.
Tell us. I mean, even y'all Pope say, yeah, y'all should go get that shit, bro. He mandated his own niggas to go get it, bro.
You were just making up shit, religion.
Listen, I understand. You know what's funny? I remember someone brought up the Pope, and then niggas is just like, oh, well, you know, the Pope is just a figure. I was like, no. Y'all not gonna do this. Y'all not gonna do this.
The one the highest.
No, yeah, exactly. Right? That's I was like, stop it. No. Really y'all rock with the Pope 95% of the time when he be saying the shit he be saying, even when he be wrong sometimes. Now, y'all ain't gonna sit up here and tell me now suddenly the nigga don't speak for niggas. Don't do that. He was he like what the number 2 guy, number 3 guy. I don't know where he at in the hierarchy, but like we talking Congress and shit. Like, nah, you gotta listen to the Pope, bro. He speak for y'all niggas. Like, come on now. So that's why I was like, but anyway, better yet, where is the verse? Show me the scripture. What is it? I would love to know because I'm sitting there thinking, shit. Well, if it apply to me, maybe it apply to me too, right? Like, show it to me, nigga. And the problem is, he did this. Andrew Wiggins did this. A lot of other people did the religious one specifically, and I'm just like, okay.
Because they think religion is a way to get out of everything.
They know religion is a way to get out of everything. It's not working in this case, but they know how often it works.
Yeah.
Because they know it's a blanket, right? I put that religion on, boy. It's a blanket for me to hack however I want to act. Say, well, look, God gonna forgive me, so I'm finna shoot this nigga anyway. You just like, what? Well, not remember, because as long as I believe that God died for my sins, I'm gonna go to heaven anyway. I just gotta answer to God when I get there, so I could do whatever I want. I just gotta answer for it when I get there.
God will forgive you for your sins, but the fact that you know this and are taking advantage of that and saying,
he said, nah, that's not what it say, bro. The book say, whosoever shall believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. So if I believe, I could do anything I want. Think about it. See, niggas not taking advantage of that.
I don't think you're supposed to take advantage of God.
He said, see, but you gotta understand, God made this world and we in it, so we gotta take advantage of the world God gave us. You get what I'm saying?
I think we live in this world. I don't think we take advantage of it.
Nah, we definitely do, and I'm finna get in on that. You bugging? Like, what is you saying? We don't take advantage of this earth we on, bro. We killing the earth. We might as well make a killing.
We humans as a whole, but not me specifically.
He said, "Yeah, I know, but like I'm a Christian Dominionist, so you know, I'm with this shit."
Scientist, so I definitely don't believe in that religion and shit.
But yo, so the thing I was thinking about this.
Wait, go back to that. don't you think it's fucking ironic and hilarious that a religion called Christian Scientists don't believe in science? Where does the science come from?
I feel like scientician would have worked better. I would have loved that.
That's
Christian
that's a
scientician.
real religion, Christian Scientists, and they
No, I know.
don't believe
I've
in
seen it before.
medicine.
They got a little spot in
There was
Princeton once, and I seen it. I was like, "What the hell is this?"
there was a whole court case where parents were being tried for negligence because they wouldn't take their child that was deathly ill to the hospital because of their religion. They didn't believe in medicine and taking them to the hospital, and their child died. It's like you're Christian scientists, but don't believe in science.
Yeah, listen. I never understood. People always make it seem like these two things are at such odds, and I'm just like, they're not. Y'all just fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Like y'all just don't be thinking. Like, bruh, some of this shit is very like they go right in hand with. Like my whole point is, if you believe in God, then you can believe that God empowers people. So if He empowers people, how else do you think they came up with these
yeah.
technological advances?
God
It's
created
very simple.
man and man created medicine. So why aren't we using the medicine?
Yeah. So I mean, that is indirectly God's creation. I don't understand. What am I missing? Tell me what I'm missing. Like that's the part that always confused me. I'm like, bro, so if God makes us and we make stuff, why we can't use the stuff we make? If God give us the power to make it, I don't get it. But
It's
so the
yeah.
one thing I was thinking about this vaccine shit was, what would be one thing you would quit your job over? Like what could they mandate and reasonably mandate, right? We could do funny ones and then we could just do serious, or not serious, but like reasonable ones. But what could a job require of you where you would be like, nah, I'm fucking out of here?
We doing funny ones or serious ones first?
She could do whichever, or it don't matter.
We not allowed to get no more coochie ever. We're
Man, cut
taking a
off your
vow of
coochie.
celebi. Celebi.
You said what?
The Pokemon
About what's selling
celebi.
me? Oh, we may have found the title.
we're we're everyone here must become a eunuch.
Oh man. Yeah, nah, for sure. That's one of them. I just be like, but what is this? But
How
what
does
does
this
this do
benefit
for
the
us?
company?
What is? He said, I need men with clear minds. He said, nah. See, come on, my mind. Stop.
My mind be
I-
clear at
How you
work.
going to define when my mind is clear? That's not. That don't even make sense.
If anything, when I nut, my mind be clearer after that.
But how would you even know when my mind is clearest? That don't make sense.
If you don't got no nuts, your mind always clear. We don't gotta worry about that.
But nah. So that's one. Mine would probably be a serious one. Would probably be daily meetings. No fucking way.
Is that you really would quit? I have daily meetings. Would you really quit a job over that?
I wouldn't quit a job over that, but that would like it depends what the meetings is like. Because you know when I say daily meetings, like there's a
Oh
difference
yeah, most of
between
the
some
meetings you like,
meetings.
oh, this could have been an email. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
most of my daily meetings could be an email, but I mean, I don't be having the camera on anyway, and I just be barely listening while I'm looking at. I be doing work while I'm in meetings. Like I be listening to them talking. I just be doing the background,
yeah.
reading
See,
other
that's
emails and
but
doing
I'm
other
talking
shit.
about the meetings. You know the niggas I'm talking about. The niggas
You
who
gotta have the
I want to
camera
see out
on. You
on
gotta be.
cam. Yeah, we gonna talk about nothing. I'm gonna waste y'all time
Man,
every day. I'm
fuck
gonna
out of
check
here.
in. Yeah, because to me, usually with shit like that, like if that's how the job start, it's gonna get worse. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Like they do the daily meetings, then it's gonna be daily emails. Niggas checking in with you. Yo, did you finish it? Yeah, I finished it. Nigga, you told me to do it, and I finished it.
See,
Isn't that how jobs work?
that's one reason out of 900 billion that I really enjoy the company that I work for because when we first started working from home, we were doing daily meetings to like because niggas managers not there, niggas don't know what's going on, and like a month in, we stretched it to uh once a week meetings, and then beyond that now our manager be canceling meetings for weeks at a time. We might go a month without having a team meeting. So like my department, we have meetings very sporadically, just kind of they just pop up. The daily meetings that I have are for a totally different department, but we help them out a lot. So that's part of the reason that I barely pay attention to those meetings to begin with. But yeah, that's why I love my company because the only daily meetings I have don't really matter. The meetings that matter are very far and few in between. So Yeah, I couldn't imagine having daily. This could have been in email meetings. I would lose my fucking mind. Camera on, mic unmuted. Like,
It's like, do you
nah.
have anything to say, Kyle? It's like, no, my nigga.
No, what the fuck are we talking about? You talking about some shit that don't even apply to me.
Yeah, some shit I don't got nothing to do with. I have no effect on my opinion. Doesn't matter. What are you even fucking talking to me for?
Yeah, like, you're literally just bouncing words off of my
Yeah.
screen. I have no decisions
You
in
say you're
this.
bouncing words. You said you're forcing my brain to activate, and for what?
I can't even disengage for a little bit. I can't turn my screen off and mute my mic. I gotta be here staring at the screen, yo. Come on now.
What, to nod my head when y'all say some shit that I heard you say before?
Yeah, and I think that's a really good point, Diane. Thank you.
Yeah, I no. And so what I did want to say was, Curtis, you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, like I'm not about to. I don't have nothing to input. So you want me to sit here and dick suck other niggas that are talking? Like, what are we doing here?
He said, "Oh, yeah, Gerald, listen."
Yo, Gerald, I thought you did real. You killed it,
Oh.
but
He said, "Oh, buddy, you listen." We're just like, bro, what we doing here? Oh man, but
think of a
yes,
serious mandate that would make me quit a job. I mean, I guess if I worked for a company that last year when all the Black Lives Matter stuff happened and they were one of those companies that like, we don't want any politics here. You can't wear any paraphernalia that says Black Lives Matter or stuff like that. You can't
yeah,
wear a shirt that says Black Lives Matter. That would be, oh, y'all are racist. Okay, I quit
yeah,
off top. Yeah,
shit like
that's
that.
immediate.
Yeah, shit like that. I always thought was nasty because it's just like, dog. Like, to me, the only thing that does is just a signifier to other employees. Like, it
Yeah,
really don't even like.
I
But
just
again,
know how y'all running now.
yeah, but then that's also the thing where it's like, damn, so you don't even want me to signify to another employee that we support the same cause because you don't want us to then link up and then realize, oh wow, we have so much in common. Like,
But it's
what?
okay for a nigga to come in with the "Don't tread on me" hat.
Mm-hmm. And you gonna dick suck him too.
But you know, we
Oh,
don't know
Billy,
no politics.
wow, didn't know you were you're a veteran. Like, come on, man. I be seeing
Wow,
this shit. I'm
conflict.
like, I'm like, oh word. I still remember um there was a time where I was working on remember like the car washing joint, like, and we used to
Yeah.
work with some of them niggas. And mind you, these niggas are like county how do like they do the sewer work. Like some
Mm-hmm.
of them work for public works and shit like that. So like you gotta
Real
understand,
heroes, top
yeah,
notch.
you know
These the
what
niggas that's really.
demographics are involved in here, right? Like it's some hardy black folks who might lean Republican. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then the white dudes who you know what they on
You already know what
with the
they got.
thin blue line. You know what the fuck I'm
The
on.
Punisher logo with the blue, but it's
The
got the
blue,
blue
yeah, I'm
flag.
about to say with the thin blue line and the Punisher logo. Nigga,
You
they
know
got
what's always been crazy to me is how these thin blue line cop dudes
oh, they don't read. They don't read.
they don't know the
They
Punisher
don't read.
face.
I will never read, and you can't make me learn facts.
I think the skull is cool.
It's a skull, and we're cops.
Because you know we be doming niggas.
If we have to, because we took a vow. Yeah, I hear you. A vow
If
of
we have
Celebi.
a Vow of Celebi. That's why they be doming niggas because they got that Vow of Celebi. So they never thinking with a clear head ever.
If only I would have gotten a note up, I'd know what to do.
And then they use that as an argument in court. Your Honor, he didn't bust a nut that morning. He didn't have a clear head.
Your Honor,
He had to shoot the victim
he hadn't
37
busted in
times.
37 days. He said,
He
"That's the jury." Oh my god!
and then the cop turns to a victim and he wins a settlement and gets the city for $40 million. And the nigga that she got shot 38 times, his family gets nothing.
Damn, you hate to see it.
Does it seem like you got closer to the mic to say that? To like really,
I did.
yeah, you had to get in niggas' ears. Damn. Yeah. Yeah,
All
you
right.
do hate to see it.
All right. Well, what else do we got? I can't think of no
Man,
more mandates.
Michael, did you see? I know you didn't see the new Halloween movie. I
I
didn't either.
didn't.
I didn't see it either. But I keep hearing about one scene in the movie where Michael Myers bodies 20 niggas. He goes 1v20 and wins. I haven't seen the movie yet, but this is unbelievable. I just
I'm in the club with like 20 niggas.
and they all lose. I gotta see this movie, and it got me to thinking, right? Because I feel like the horror movies, the icons are pretty much already set, right? Like we got Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, Chucky, It, Pinhead from Hellraiser. I feel like after 30, 40 years, niggas already kind of know who's gonna beat who. But it got me thinking, if Michael Myers just beat 20 niggas single handedly, should his position be elevated? I don't know.
Well,
Like
I think the only problem with it is that we know that it's kind of like how with all the like when you look at anime, like anime works the same way. Where like when you do like say you have an old anime and then you do some new shit, bro, the new saga of niggas are all gonna be better than you know what I mean. Like it's like if you take Super, like every nigga in Super will wash like every nigga in Dragon Ball, like you know what I mean, just off of the strength because that's how it's gone. So I feel like Michael Myers now is like, you know what I mean? He has the most recent movie of most of them niggas, right? Yeah.
he does, but it's the same Michael Myers. This isn't a new
Right, but we
reboot.
seeing new feats. We're seeing new feats. Like
Yeah, yeah. He's never beat niggas 20v1
yeah.
before. I I still feel like Jason would still body Michael Myers. Michael Myers is while this nigga is scarily strong and fucking wild nigga, Jason is a
This is a better
um
killer, yeah.
fuck better killer. This nigga is a creature, a monster. At this point, Jason stopped being human in like part. I don't even know what part it was. Part 6, part 7. Jason got killed, and then his body got reanimated by lightning. At that point, he became a zombie.
I mean shit, when I
And
saw him in
then
space, I kinda figured right then we
oh,
were
see,
already
so
getting
you already know, yeah. So he fucking got reanimated as a zombie, and then he got killed and went to hell, and then got brought back from hell. So at this point, he's a demon. And then he went to space and got his head blown into chunks and then got reanimated by nanobots and became Uber Jason and was made out of like fucking nano machines and
became
future
Cyber
metal.
Jason.
Yeah, so Jason, I feel like he's wiping most horror movie monsters. He's beating fucking Michael Myers. I don't even think that's like
I think Michael Myers gotta
easy.
sneak him. That's the only way Michael Myers could
Fuck
catch him.
sneaking. Jason can't die. Jason has been fucking. He's had his arms ripped off. He's fucking been stabbed, shot 30 billion times. If Michael Myers came up behind Jason, snuck him, and stabbed him 70 times, I feel like that nigga would still just be like,
He was just waiting for the moment.
"That's yeah, 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 exactly."
Like, all right,
Because
bro. I tell you what, give me 6 days. I'm gonna be back.
fuck 6 days. Give me an hour. I'll be regenerated. Have you seen Freddy versus Jason?
A long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, a very long. You probably don't remember it, but
I damn
Freddy
sure don't.
Freddie and Jason were going at it. This nigga Freddie, Jason took so much punishment in that movie. Like
Freddie put that nigga through the blender.
and at the end of the movie, what happened? Jason walked out the water holding Freddie's head.
I always
So
felt like Freddie was like, I wouldn't say lame. Like his abilities are actually wild as shit, but like you never see much of the fabled abilities.
yeah, it's because he be fighting fucking children. He don't be fighting other niggas. He's be in dreams trying to take kids.
Yeah, I'm just like, "Oh, man, you really just gonna wait till niggas go to sleep that's it? And nigga like, well, nah, I might chase niggas around every once in a while. Just,
Yeah,
just,
yeah, every once in a while.
just,
But
just,
then,
you know, just to make sure I still got it. Like,
so
but
like
then when
in
I
the
do that, I be
dream
losing
world,
sometimes.
exactly. See, in the dream world, I'm all powerful. But if they bring me to the real world, then they can kill me. Then I'll come back, but they still won.
I ain't go like I got the little claw hand and shit, but like sometimes niggas be beating me.
Yeah. I feel like Jason would wash literally every horror icon except maybe Pinhead from Hellraiser. No, not maybe, except Pinhead would definitely win. He's watching Scream. That's just a nigga. That's a high school nigga. He's
Scream is literally just
watching.
a guy.
It's just a guy. He's
He's just a
watching.
guy.
He's watching Michael Myers. He's watching Chucky. He's stepping on that nigga. And he's dead. Um, who else? Freddy. He already watched Freddy and Freddy versus Jason. That's confirmed. He cut the nigga head off. Was walking with it. What else? Who? It is an extra dimensional being who should be all powerful, and but he got beat by kids. Roasted him. If you can get beat by children making fun
Yeah,
of you,
we're
but he feeds off of like the fear makes the meat taste better. Jason is a demon zombie nigga that doesn't talk. He's not gonna be scared of a clown. So what is he gonna do to him? Nothing. Jason wiping it.
all right. So who wins, Jason or Eddie Murphy in Vampire in Brooklyn?
Eddie Murphy and Vampire in Brooklyn.
Oh, I just want to make sure.
It's gotta be. He's a vampire. He's gonna regenerate.
I just wanted to make sure.
Uh, I think Hellraiser would be Jason though, because if Jason gets pulled into hell, then I mean, Pinhead just gonna rip him apart with fucking chains and shit. That's it.
I just don't understand, like in horror, like specifically in horror, it's like why can't we get new creatures or beings? Like we still do movies with like powerful beings that kill, and but it's like I don't know. I feel like we're not going hard enough with the designs anymore. Like when you look at some of the designs that niggas did in the 80s and 90s, I'm like, bro, some of those are still unused. Y'all better go back and take those. Y'all don't even gotta make new ones.
So
Just
you talk
just
about like creature designs, like monsters. You don't
well,
want because
monster
you
or
don't want
even like
psychopathic killers. You want
but,
like
but even the killers, like the whole biography, the biology of it's just like some of it is just saying the same old tired stuff. Oh, he's a human, but then like as we start fighting back, we realize maybe he's not so human after all. Like, oh yeah, here we go again, right? It
I
was
think
just a guy in a mask, and then he gets run over by a truck and stands up. Okay,
I think there just hasn't been a lot of monster movies in general. Like, think
yeah,
what
there
was the
haven't.
last monster movie you seen?
But that's what I'm looking for, man. That's horror to me, man. Give me some fucking foul beings.
You need to watch The Thing.
This thing, have I seen this thing? I probably
The
have.
Thing by John Carpenter is
No, I know.
literally
Yeah, I know.
it's literally my favorite movie of all time.
I'm well aware. Oh, the thing from another world. Yeah, I've seen this movie.
The Thing from Another World was the original. The Thing, John Carpenter's version was just called The Thing in like the 80s, I think. 82 or something.
Oh, is the thing from another world that little frozen looking robot looking nigga?
Yeah, that's the movie from the 50s. That's the original. Just type in John Carpenter's The Thing. That's the movie. That's the good one.
Some of them old 50s movies be funny as hell. I ain't gonna hold you.
Most of them do.
Some of them niggas, I was like, yeah, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all niggas' heads was different. Y'all brain was different. Y'all had some good ideas. Y'all just ain't have shit to go with it.
Yeah, I just ain't had the technology. But if you want like monster designs, you talking about you want a monster flick? Look at The Thing. Like just Google it now. Look at the images of the different
Oh yeah.
monsters in the
You know what's
thing.
funny? Like this is one of those movies that I haven't seen, but I've seen
You've
like
seen it. You've
I've
seen
seen all of the creatures and all the
yeah.
well, but yeah, I feel like yeah, it's just monster design has really taken a hit, man. It's just we should take pride in our monsters, you know? What
I'm really
happened?
trying to think of like a
Make monsters
good
great again.
I'm really struggling trying to think of a good monster movie I've seen recently with like a actual creature.
'Cause now everybody wants to do like I hate to say it, but like social justice horror, like
Like after Get Out was a success, everybody's
yeah, and
like,
they were just
"Yep,
like,
that's
oh,
what
you
we
can talk
doing."
about these things. Okay, let's talk about the horrors of homophobia. I'm
Let's
like,
talk about the horrors of gingivitis.
like, come on, bro. I want to hear about the horrors of poor housing conditions.
Okay,
Like,
I'm looking and
like I
there's
do.
been There's been a lot of monster movies that come out, but they aren't good. Like these are movies that would be on like this sci-fi channel.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I'm looking at like monster movies 2020, and they're not really. There
Mm.
is there is a good monster movie coming out soon though called Antlers, and it's
Oh
produced
yeah, I
by
think I've
Guillermo
seen
del
that.
Toro.
I
You know
think
Guillermo
it's.
del Toro.
Oh yeah, I know.
That you know that nigga be
He the
doing
monster
he the
extraordinaire.
monster man.
That
Yeah, so
nigga
that
love
movie's coming,
monsters.
and it's about Wendigos. So you getting
Oh
monsters and you
yeah.
getting Native
Oh
American legends.
yeah.
So
But that'd
that
be my
comes
whole
out
thing.
soon.
Like when you talk about all these old like all the folklore that exists and all like, bro, there's so much here. Y'all niggas better. But no, we gonna pump out a remake of some shit from 1977 or some shit from 1995 or some shit literally from 2013 or something. I'm like, bro, how y'all remaking a movie that's
Yeah.
only been on wax for like 5, 6 years? Come on.
Oh, it was A Quiet Place. That was a monster movie technically, but it wasn't really scary to me. It was just kind of suspenseful.
Mm.
But technically, it's a monster. Have you seen Quiet Place 1 and 2?
No, that was the Quiet movie, right? Literally.
It's the movie where with Emily Blunt, I think that's her name, and John, the nigga
Cause
from The
yeah,
Office,
yeah. Okay, no,
John
I didn't see that. No, I didn't see none of those.
Klishnikov.
Yeah, if I say John Kalishnikov.
I mean,
No, I
those
didn't see
aren't
that.
really horror movies, but they have a monster as the antagonist, but they weren't really scary.
But that'd be my whole thing. Like with horror movies, for me, I'm like, I feel like it just. I would like for horror to have a much
You would like
broader
it to be
definition
okay.
because there's a lot of things that are horrifying. I mean, when you just see the scale of some of these monsters, that alone is horrifying. You don't have to fucking spew
Well, I
blood and
mean,
pierce my
oh,
man's chest and throw his body like you can do all that shit too. Cool, but it's like sometimes it's just the simplicity of it all, baby.
if you like that, then you'll definitely like A Quiet Place because it's not super bloody. It's the whole movie is sold off of suspense and atmosphere. It's a whole world. So like these aliens crash to Earth and immediately start wiping niggas out. Like they're wildly strong and fast, and they have sharp teeth and shit. And they anything that makes a sound, they attack because they're like allergic to sound, and the sound hurts them and makes them angry. So anything that makes a sound, they kill it. So the whole movie is based around being as quiet as possible, so they don't get attacked by these monsters. Um, they have a baby, and then as you can see, that's not gonna be quiet. So then
Like,
monsters start pulling
what
up
was War of the Worlds? Was that it?
with Keanu Reeves.
No. Thinking of
Oh, Tom Cruise.
yeah, the
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise one. That one was fucking nutty. And I remember niggas didn't like that movie, and I was just like, I mean, the story was iffy. I get it, yeah, but the imagery was that's the shit I be looking for. I'm like,
Yeah.
they had all types of wild shit going on, different designs and all types of nutty shit, and they was in Jersey. Like, come on, man, shit
It
right.
seems like horror has gotten to the point now where they're no longer doing like creature features. They're not doing monster horror. He's like all the horror now is either psychopathic killers or possession movies. Like niggas getting
Yeah, the
possessed,
possession shit is like
demons.
100% what I don't give a damn about. Like
It's
anytime
like
I see a
demons,
nun or
ghosts.
something, I'm like, yeah, I don't give a shit. I already don't give a shit.
I love the movies, but they gotta be good. There's
As
so many
soon as
bad ones.
I see somebody, they got somebody in the psych ward. I'm like, oh yeah, oh you bought the nun into the psych ward. Yeah, no, get me out of here.
You
Get me
see a
out of
nigga
here.
with their eyes rolled back white. No.
Yeah, right. Oh, she goes in the room by herself and then she kills someone. Yeah, get me out of here, please.
It seems
Please.
like that's mostly what horror is now. It's a lot of fucking possession shit most of the time.
That shit whack. I'm already possessed, man. Oh,
I can't be possessed. I'm just built different.
I'm possessed. By the blood of Christ.
Oh,
Oh!
whoa, kitty.
All right, so what else we got? We got we got this or that. We could cook up something this or that. We got
This that.
Gucci boycotting
Oh,
Howard over the living conditions.
wait, what?
So I don't even know if Gucci actually boycotted this. I saw someone tweet this, and he
I
didn't
don't think that's
perform, and
true.
he was supposed to perform, I believe, but I don't know. But either way,
Wait, Gucci is in Gucci Man or
yeah. So Howard had a homecoming, and if I'm not mistaken, Rick Ross did perform, and Gucci was supposed to perform. Um, and no, so this is true. He did join the protest. Oh my, I gotta
Oh,
disable my ad blocker. Come on, please.
that's interesting. Good for
Not right
Gucci.
now. But yeah, so they went there. They went there, and so I don't know if you know, right? I've
Yeah,
been looking
nigga,
at
I'm in
some of this.
DC. I know.
Okay,
Hours
well,
all fucked up.
shit, nigga, I don't be mean and shit. Look, all right, anyway. So
Oh,
yeah,
I
so
don't know what be going on in my city.
no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying niggas don't be knowing what's going on in their city. So,
No, Howard is all fucked up right now.
but yeah,
Mold, internet
yeah,
not
this was
working. How
wild.
college campus don't
Mold,
got internet working?
mushrooms, mice, the internet wasn't
Mushrooms,
working. Mushrooms, bro.
mushrooms.
Fucking room. Let me see a fucking mushroom growing inside a building that I'm living in currently,
That's
bro.
fucking disgusting.
If I see mushrooms
Can you
or
imagine the smell that accompanies a mushroom growth? You know this shit
and
is smelly.
mice, if you got mice, you probably got roaches. You got to.
The two go hand in hand.
They duking it out.
The mice probably eating the roaches, but it's
You got
so
a
many of
roach
them.
colony trying to defend your bag of garbage.
It's a war going on between two houses you didn't even realize.
You didn't even know it, nigga. Like, nah, like some sickening shit. And I'm just like, bro, this don't even make sense because
What would you rather have though? Roach son or mice daughter?
Roach son, because he never gonna die. So he gonna outlive me. That little nigga gonna outlive me.
But the mouse daughter gonna be procreating and making more kids.
Nah, Roach son. Roach son. He ain't gonna never die. Our legacy will live on forever.
Okay, commendable. I respect that.
But yeah, nah, this shit is like nuts, especially when you think like of all the HBCUs, Howard is the one that when any money is given to quote unquote HBCUs, they might just mean Howard. Like it's one of those schools where like when you're like, oh yeah, someone so gave $1 million to various HBCUs, and you look and you're like, yeah, no, they gave 80% of it to Howard, but I get it.
Howard's the biggest one. So whenever somebody want to give some money to some black schools, they just give it to Howard.
Yeah, they just give it to Howard, and there's a couple
And
other ones I can't
apparently,
think of the other
the
ones.
niggas in charge don't give a fuck and just be keeping the money and letting the school go to disrepair.
Yeah, and
This
so
is why
this,
black people stay down because once niggas get in charge and get some money, they get greedy.
they them crackers.
Them
They do
crackers.
the same thing. Them nasty the white folks. They swore they wouldn't become. They became them and worse. And so the wild part is like I wholeheartedly believe every when I say every I mean every university, college, or whatever nigga, whatever classification you fall under. You teach classes and you get money from the state or from the federal government for it. You're misappropriating some of them funds. You
Mm-hmm.
pocketing some of that money. You siphoning some of that money. You bullshitting with it. I know you are. I know you. I believe it at every school. I see Montclair do it. We see Howard do it. And if Montclair and Howard both doing it, I'm sure the Ivy Leagues is going to do it.
Is
The Ivy League,
Montclair a black school?
no,
Eh,
no.
Oh,
I'm just saying like this is a
you
predominantly
just saying
white
school do it.
institution and an HBCU, and then even the Ivy Leagues, right? I'm not to mention the Ivy Leagues are literally built on slavery. So it's like let's be real here. Like the roots of a lot of these colleges ain't clean to begin with. So I know all y'all niggas are stealing, but it's just wild to me that Howard of all the places of all the HBCUs, because again,
They the
they
biggest
they
one.
yeah they get so it's
They're
like
the
dog y'all
HBCU.
getting what are y'all like y'all doing some nasty shit. And then I seen there was a whole bunch of shit where the students protesting had a list of demands. Um and they were like they had sit-ins and shit like that, where they were doing sit-ins in a certain like building on campus, I believe, and they were like basically occupying the shit, and they was on there for like 2 weeks or something like that.
Crazy black
Um,
students got to do these tactics to black
yeah.
niggas.
Well, remember, is this not Samuel L. Jackson's story? Didn't he have something similar where he had
Oh,
a serious issue?
he took them niggas hostage.
Yeah, right, exactly
Yeah,
my point. Yeah.
So the lineage continues. Howard continues to be Howard.
Yeah, so second week of sit-ins at the
Maybe,
Blackburn University
maybe this is
Center.
why that one nigga that was scamming Howard didn't go to jail because the niggas in charge were scamming as well.
Okay. So yeah,
That
you can't
nigga
even.
stole so much
They
money
were
and
just like,
just
"Let me see
walked
y'all books,"
away.
and niggas like,
Prove to me I'm stealing money from y'all. See, we ain't even gotta do all that. We just thought
nah,
you
come
was
on,
gonna
nah,
fold.
listen.
And
He said, Jerome, listen. All right, let's just try
was that
to.
the nigga name? Asa
I don't know.
Jerome?
I don't know. He said, "Listen, bro,
That's
let's just try to work this out." He said, "Nah, I ain't no working shit out. I took the bread, and if y'all
let
was
me see
smart, y'all
where's
leave
this
me.
from
If y'all
y'all.
was smart, y'all leave me the hell alone." He said, "Okay, listen. I understand you're upset. Now, upset don't cut it. I'm more than upset, nigga.
And
I'm
nigga
through."
turned it on them.
He
Now
said,
I'm
"I'm through.
upset.
Yeah, nah, I'm the pirate now, nigga."
You ain't seen upset.
But yeah, so yeah, it was all types of shit that was going on there, and it was bad. It was bad. Like they talking about flooding, mold, roaches, um, all types of nasty shit. And I'm just like, yo, this is unacceptable. Like at any college, I don't give a fuck whether you get money or not. I don't care what's happening, dog. This shit, especially at a place like Howard, nigga. Is this not the alma mater of motherfucking Kamala Harris, our
Mm,
vice president? Is it not?
the VP.
I mean, maybe I should fact check that.
It was probably shit when she was going there.
I'm sure it was. It sure was. It sure was Howard. Right? Not to mention Howard got a lot of famous alumni. A lot of famous alumni. So what the fuck going
Yeah.
on? Right? So again, that's how I know it ain't about the money coming in. It can't be about the money. It's not possible that it's about the money coming in.
It's niggas stealing. It's always
Yeah,
niggas
it's
stealing.
absolutely all right. Where's the money going? And then once you start asking them questions, she said, "What'd you say again? You said where was the money? Where was the money going?"
I feel like they haven't gotten in trouble previously because this is a black school, so
Yeah, they let you do what you
nobody
do.
give a
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
They like,
If
look, man, we going. And don't get me wrong, even at the white school, they let them niggas steal from them niggas for a little while too. Obviously, it'll never get this bad because
yeah.
they, listen, let one
They
of
at
them
least
white
got
boys
enough sense. They steal,
listen.
but they still take care of the headquarters.
Yeah, let them white boys post pictures of some damn mushrooms and mice in they dorms. Them parents will burn that school down.
Somebody's going to jail for life. This isn't a murder or
Nah,
another. Somebody's going to jail.
they gonna lynch one of them niggas. It's gonna be
Lynch
a white
white
dude
on
too.
white,
Yeah,
huh?
where like it's gonna get ugly, ugly.
Guess
But
who's going to hell tonight?
but to me, like it all tie in with like all the walkouts, all the strikes you seeing. Niggas is fed up, man. Niggas is a lot
As
of
they
niggas
should be.
sat. A lot of niggas sat through that lockdown, sat through all the stuff, opened back up, and just seen how all this shit went. We just realized y'all don't really give a fuck, do y'all?
In the slightest, no.
Yeah, word. And it's literally, and that's literally the real answer. But you can't even get that from them. Like the real answer is no. If I'm being honest, I don't give a single solitary fuck. I must be
Not an ounce of
constipated the way I don't give a shit. like he's just I couldn't niggas. Bro, I can't give a single
I
shit.
couldn't
Bro.
get one on me if I tried, bro.
He said, bro, I'm gonna blow a blood vessel before I get one out. I don't think I got anything. And niggas is realizing it. And so now niggas is realizing, okay. So that's just how you coming. I can't stop you unless I stop you.
Now they got Gucci on their side. Now they're getting nationwide press.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully some shit change.
Yeah. Now of course you see a nigga like Rick Ross, he said, hey, look, man, you already know a nigga like me, I'm finna
I'm
just
just
get the
here for a
bag.
check. Yeah.
Yeah. He said, I don't know
Y'all,
what they doing
I ain't
over
go to
there.
school anyway. Y'all niggas drop out and get some real
He
money.
said, I ain't go to school anyway.
Y'all niggas drop the fuck out there if y'all got a problem with it.
Nigga.
Nigga, chase a bag. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Oh man. But yeah, and then the worst part was I seen some niggas was like, yeah, see, that's why niggas don't need to go to college, blah blah. I was like, yo,
How was that
stop
a take?
that.
How is
Stop
that a thing,
that.
yo?
Stop doing that. I was just like, dog, listen. I've always told niggas, because you know how all the people will be like, college is a scam. I'm like, okay, can we define what scam means? Because I don't seem to understand what scam means. A scam is something that by definition, you are getting the short end of the stick. With an education, you are not by definition getting the short end. You're getting by definition debt, for sure. But my whole point is some of these jobs do open you up to $60,000, $70,000 openings.
But the fact that these jobs are requiring you to go into debt for
No, it's a racket. There's a difference between a scam and a racket.
Okay. As long as we're
There's a
acknowledging
difference
this shit is fucked
between,
up.
No, we're acknowledging that this shit is immoral regardless. Absolutely. We both agree on that. That's the common ground here. We can shake hands, do the Arnold Schwarzenegger handshake on that one. But the problem is, niggas like, oh, it's a scam. I'm like, no, to me, by definition, scams don't work out for you. They can't work out for you because I'm scamming you. Like, you don't get scammed. Like, if someone scams you for an air fryer, what does that mean? The air fryer don't work. Or the air fryer, like, the shit blew out or something. Like, the plug's done. Or, oh, you did me dirt. No, if it's a racket, then I'm just overcharging you for the air fryer. And so that's what's happening. It's a racket. They're overcharging you for what they're offering you, for sure. Absolutely. But they're treating it like a luxury, and that's how they see it. That's how luxury works. The definition of luxury is overcharging niggas. Only so many niggas can get this, otherwise it ain't luxury no more. So I gotta overcharge you. I can't make it, but that's the problem. Education's not supposed to be a luxury, but we see how this shit go. So that's why I'm like, bro, it's not a scam. It's a racket. Now, if you don't want to play in a racket, by all means, you don't have to. Just understand that life is a racket. Every single system in this country is a racket or a scam. It's one of the it's one of the two, right? It's one of the two.
Would you rather have a scam son or a racket?
Like, bro, at some point or another, you're gonna have to take one. You know, you got to pick one. And my problem is, you're gonna be better off with that racket because you can still prosper in a racket. Crazy as it sounds, you can prosper in a racket. You just, if you're getting scammed, I don't think you win. You can't win getting scammed your whole life.
It's not gonna work. Nigga to court and get a payout, but
unless you scamming, that's the only way.
Yeah, scammer.
If you turn a scam, no, I'm talking about scammer, but I'm talking about if you feeding into the scams, you're buying into the scam. You're the scammy, not the scammer.
Yeah. That's the way life works. You either scam or be scammed. Yeah, that's how it is.
He said you either participate in a racket or live long enough to create your own.
I'm trying to live long enough to create my own, honestly. I'm not participating in these niggas' rackets. That was the right answer, right?
No, that was for sure the right answer. Okay. It's just like I wouldn't worry about it, but they're definitely gonna send the hitman. But yeah, you're fine. Don't. They shouldn't get past the defenses. You did set up the turrets, right?
I don't need no turrets. I'm just built different.
You didn't set up the turrets?
I got my gay son and my thought daughter.
He said I got my roach son and
my roach son and my mouse daughter. Also got my scam son and my racket daughter. I got an army of what if. I got my military. You know the white kids that from a young age just know they go into the military. Niggas named Hunter just
Hunter.
Niggas named fuck ROTC even before they get there. Just an 8-year-old walking around. I'm going to the military. I got my military-born son versus my trailer park daughter. I got a whole army.
They got an army of hypotheticals.
See, and because they're hypotheticals, none of them are really here in reality at the same time. So,
and the worst part is, also because they're hypotheticals, you don't know just how strong they are. He said, "See, you might think my mouse daughter is just but a wee little creature."
Do I?
What was the name of that? The
Connor's son or my Kaylin daughter?
I'm screaming, or that Kaylee daughter. What was the name of that?
With all the H's and L's.
Yeah. What was the name of that mouse you were fighting in the 80s? What was that nigga's name?
Tiny Vermin.
He said vermin, son. Or
Fighting the tiny vermin.
he said you may think she is but a tiny vermin, but I assure you her power knows no bounds. Oh man, so what do we got left on this list? We got horse diving. It was so the worst part was I was actually looking for something like I was trying to look for like just like the weirdest ways people pass time like in
I
history,
thought
right?
you were gonna
Like
say passed away. I was about to say there's a whole show about
no,
that,
that's
buddy.
yeah, no, they got a whole show seen that. But like the weirdest ways like people just like entertain themselves historically speaking. But the problem was it was hard to look that up because like when you type in certain words, it just like throws the algorithm off. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
games, all right, here I got you. I'm like, no, no, no.
weirdest games of all time.
Yeah, and they're like, what about sports? Oh, sports? Oh yeah, I got you. Oh no, 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 that's not it.
Weirdest sports of all
Maybe
time.
competitions. No, no, oh, you want competitions? Like, nah,
Weirdest
that's not. So like,
competitions
I
of
was
all
just like,
time.
what the fuck am I supposed to look up to
Just look
figure
up
out?
horse diving and see
Yeah, to
what
figure
the
out where
fuck has
horse, like, because horse
everything.
diving is exactly the lane I'm
The
looking at.
amount
Like,
of tomfoolery.
utterly unnecessary. Just totally listen. Let's do some shit, yo. Let's do like, yo, let's do. So, y'all ever wanted to do something? Yo, y'all ever like felt like we should do something? We should go do something. Niggas like, all right, what you trying to do? All right, so you know how we be on the horses and shit, right? Yeah, okay. And you know how horses can swim, right? Uh,
Can
yeah, I
they? How
guess
did
like
you know
maybe
that?
can okay, but yeah, go ahead. All right, what if we did like diving, but with the horses?
Like you
Just
riding it, or you just
yeah, maybe
coercing
give me
it
just
to
like
get into the
so
water, or
you jump off the horse into the water. He said, no, 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 me and the horse in the water. Like
it sounds
synchronized swimming or something? Like I don't no at the same time. Yeah, so synchronized. No, 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 no. Like I'm riding the horse jump into the water while I'm still riding the horse.
you know how dangerous that sounds?
Why would you do that? I don't
Just trying to pass the time. Shit's kind of
yeah.
fucked up right now in 1920s America. What else
Yeah,
we doing?
it's exhilarating, nigga. Why not? It gets the people going.
Exhilarating.
Fuck, I don't know. What else is I gonna do? Play polo again? That should be
I
boring.
feel like you have to be a genuine, bona fide, insane person to do some shit like that.
Oh
First
yeah.
off, I wouldn't even diving alone is one thing, but on a horse, if you can't, like Reef was saying, that horse takes one wrong move. What if you don't even end up in the water? You land
Oh,
like
you're done for. Yeah, that horse getting beheaded, and boy, you got to deal with it.
fuck the horse. I'm thinking about us landing on
Yeah, on
pavement
top.
and then
Yeah.
my leg is getting smashed under a horse.
Nah, hopefully the horse break it. But this is my whole point. Like, what? What was the reason? Like,
Right.
what were we doing here?
Drugs
Just
were
literally
legal
to
back
pass
then.
time? Just
Drugs
literally.
were legal back then.
Drugs weren't just legal. Niggas casually had drugs in their system. Niggas was just out
Yeah,
there drinking the opium coke and shit. Like, yo,
yeah,
look, man.
exactly. So that's
What
yeah.
y'all trying to do today, nigga? Like, shit,
Let's take some horses to go dive off a fucking diving board. Yo,
this is like
how deep must that pool have been for a whole horse to jump
that's the
into?
other thing. Like, and my whole point is, like, bro, I know there was a trial and error with this. I know y'all ain't get this right the
And
first time around. So how, like,
I feel like this can't be ethical for the animals because the
no, it's
way
100. No, nigga, this
humans
can't be
dive
ethical,
into water
nigga.
so they don't get injured, a horse going into water is gonna
Horse don't know
belly
what the
flop
yeah,
and
bro.
just
That horse is
slap the
getting his face
bottom.
pancaked every time, bro. This is the silliest shit in terms of welfare, nigga. This is there's no chance in hell this is sanctioned.
Sanctioned. Mm.
But mind you, it was also the 20s. Like nigga, they were literally treating black people as subhuman. Like shit, women was still subhuman. So like, come on now,
Yeah,
like horses.
definitely not give a fuck about these niggas at
And
all.
then wait, when was prohibition? Was that in the 20s? That was right.
20s or 30s. I would say 30s because the
It was
Great
later. Yeah, it was
Depression was
later. Yeah.
yeah, Great Depression was in the 20s, so niggas couldn't afford alcohol.
Nah, when did prohibition start though? Let me see that. Oh damn, I spelled prohibition way fucking wrong. 1920 it started. Yeah, so all
This shit
right.
started, so prohibition caused the Great Depression is what I'm getting out of that. That's
That's
what I
exactly
gathered.
what I'm getting. Niggas couldn't drink and
Yeah.
they got way depressed over not being able to drink, so they just started getting worse. It was
Is
like,
that what
yeah,
you're
y'all
getting out of the
bored.
Great Depression?
Yeah, he was
Niggas
like, yo,
got no
I'm
bread.
bored. Yo, you bored? Yeah, I'm bored too. And we don't got no money, no food. I'm finna kill somebody. That
Yeah.
was it. That was it. Yeah, prohibition started in 1920. So I guess when you don't got nothing to drink, this is the shit you be doing.
You don't got nothing to drink. You don't got nothing to eat. You just start diving horses in the pools.
Yeah.
What else you got?
And the worst part was like I don't even think like when they did prohibition, they didn't even realize how much money they was making off of tax and alcohol, and then they fucked themselves.
Yeah, and that's why they got rid of prohibition.
Because on
With the
top of
quickness.
nobody supporting this, niggas is just like, bro, now we got gangs of niggas fighting in the streets over a vial of some Henny. Niggas is in the
Niggas
streets
making
killing over a
swill.
pint of Henny.
Niggas making swill in their bathtubs.
Pint of some homemade Henny, nigga. He
Some
said, you don't want to know
whiskey.
what's in this. We said, why the Henny black? Listen, bro.
Niggas made some bourbon in a septic tank.
Nigga, I made some bourbon in a Home Depot bucket. What is you
A
saying?
Home Depot bucket.
Say, yo, you
Damn.
want to sip of this?
Not really, but what else I'm gonna drink? Hand it over.
He said, well, you can drink the opium Coke. Well, they got the opium Coke.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
He
Yeah.
said, yeah, matter of fact, pour just a little bit of that Home Depot shit in there. Just a little
No,
bit.
you know what? Opium Coke, son. Or I can't even finish it. I can't even finish it. How many
That opium.
times Opium Coke, son, or was it Home Depot
Home
whiskey,
Depot.
son, daughter?
Home Depot bourbon.
Home
Daughter.
Depot bourbon. How many times are they gonna have this same discussion on Twitter, man?
I don't know. I really don't. It's just no. I always tell people like it's just for the algorithms. It's just for interactions. There are people
Yeah,
who
niggas
farm any
literally.
interaction, like, and it's
Yeah,
nasty. And sometimes, like, I'll be falling prey to it too, because sometimes I'm just like, bruh, you can't be this fucking stupid, and they don't
you're
be.
right. They not.
They
They
don't
smart
be.
enough to get the interactions. You're right.
They're
They
like,
not.
I'm not, but how stupid are you? And I'm just like, oh, oh, he got me.
God, the
Oh,
dumbass.
that nigga dumber than me for sure, but he still got me. Oh no. I be hot because then I'm like, damn, a dumb nigga got me. That make me feel even worse.
Yeah,
Getting
getting
got by a
caught by
nigga
a dumb
who
nigga.
posting
Nah,
thought son or like
hot son or gay daughter. Yeah, let's
that's as
switch it
bad
up.
as it gets. You said thought son or gay daughter.
You said thought son. You
Actually,
mixed it
thought son
up.
or gay daughter. I'm taking gay daughter all the way. I have to. Thought son, are you kidding me? I don't want to
You
deal
know
with
how
that.
many? You know how many women he gonna probably get pregnant?
You know how many niggas he might have to end up fighting or you know what I'm saying? This nigga 26, somebody shoot at him because he messing with the wrong woman.
He
Mm-mm.
grown at that point.
He
26.
still
That's
thought
not my
son.
battle. That's not
I
my
know it
battle
ain't
no
my
more.
battle, but it's my son. That's the problem. So I'm picking gay daughter. Got to.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
All right, what else we got on here? We got, well, all we got left is this or that. So
Ooh, we.
let's see. Let's see. What was
What's
one?
up with that?
I seen one.
What's
Is
up with that?
somebody was like, would you take 250,000 or would you
Yes.
rather be stronger than the strongest player in the NFL?
What? Maybe if I was stronger than the strongest Baki character.
Yeah, I mean, no, they're not gonna make you demigod strong, dummy. Cause then 250,000 ain't gonna like who's take. Well, don't get me wrong. Some niggas are still like, no, I just take my money. I'm like, bro, what? You
You think
bugging,
you think niggas in Baki demigod strong?
bro.
Oh, I mean,
Stop lying. Stop playing with me, bro.
other than Yujiro, I mean,
Look at the shit all these niggas are doing, bro. Cut it
you,
out.
bro, you haven't seen nothing. You
I
still
know
on
I
the
haven't,
first
and
season.
that's why I'm telling,
It
and
gets
that's why I'm telling
funnier.
you to cut it out. That's exactly why I'm telling you to cut it out, because it's gonna get wilder than this. And I've seen niggas repel flames with just rotating his hands. Cut it out. That's
Hey,
not a real.
that goes to what I was saying to
That's
where
not a
it's
real
like
nigga.
this might be no, that shit is realistic. Look up the
I don't
go
care.
go
I
back and watch
won't.
the
I
episode, and I
won't.
want you to the exact stance that he's doing.
I ain't gonna do it.
Look it up. It's real.
That's
That's
cap.
why I be saying that series,
That's
they
cap.
take like real martial arts and real
Yeah, and they put just
abilities,
enough
and then
gas
they
on
just
it where you like,
yeah.
ah!
martial art. I don't.
He said
Can
like
he do that?
it's rooted in truth. Like it's based on a true story for sure.
Like the shit with Spec and how he could hold his breath for 5 minutes and he was doing this
Yeah,
fucking aquatic rush or whatever it was, so he didn't have to take breaths while
yeah.
beating the
While
shit out of
punching a nigga for
somebody.
5 minutes,
Like,
I was crying.
like okay, yeah, that makes sense. But who's holding their breath for 5 minutes?
While still throwing punches with like, come on, brother. What power is gonna be on breathless punches for 5 minutes?
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit. Everything that they say in that show is true, but they just take it to the extreme. Like all the martial arts and all the abilities and all the shit that they be talking about is real, but y'all just give it superhuman abilities.
But yeah, so I seen that one and I was just like, strongest nigga in the NFL, 250,000. Give me the 250K. Like I don't want to work anymore. I don't want to
Yeah.
do anything for this. Do you understand me? Like I don't want to like don't get me wrong, with 250K I gotta work again. But
If I'm the strongest nigga in NFL, then I still gotta go get my head knocked around or something.
well,
Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta
well,
do something where you utilize
the
being what
strength.
in the top like 1% of strength in America. Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah,
useful
just
for
give me my money.
something. I don't know what, but like nigga, what am I gonna do with it? I'm gonna be a sideshow character. I'm gonna just roam the country, just say, yo, watch this. You wanna see me bend this girder?
Give
Look
me
at him.
$20.
Look at him bend it. No. Matter of fact, give me 40. Give me 40 because it's a couple of y'all in here. Oh, look. Oh, hold on. He got
Oh, hold
Balenciagas on.
on.
I need 100. I need 100.
And then by the time you get a whole crowd, you got 1,000. Maybe I will take the
Mm,
strongest nigga in the NFL.
nigga is just a sideshow freak. I'm screaming.
Hey, if I'm making $1,000 a sideshow, I'll be a sideshow freak. You do
So
3 sideshows a week, you good.
he said, all right, would you rather be a snake oil salesman during the Salem witch trials? Or
Oh,
I didn't even have one after that.
hey, I'm not a
Or
witch. I'm good. I'm the snake oil
but you
salesman.
selling snake oil. Think about it.
They don't know it. I'm a snake oil
I know,
salesman.
but
I'm not literally selling snake
all it
oil.
took back then was for niggas to accuse you of that shit. And then they come to your crib and what? What you think they gonna see?
He's
Oh,
only accusing women. They wasn't accusing niggas.
okay, but let them accuse the one nigga who got a whole bunch of bottles with snakes imprinted on him at his crib.
Man.
That nigga getting scorched. They gonna come to your crib. What's this? It's the Brandon for the what's this? It's the Brandon
It's
for the
the
or
parody.
where the
Oh,
snakes at, huh? That they're
do
on the
you
bottle.
understand
It's
how
not
labels
actually.
work?
He said,
What's a
no, no, no,
label?
no, no.
Witchcraft.
See, you know what I think you did? I think you used the snakes that made them disappear. What? Is that a witch? What is that? Is that a move? Can they do that? Like he said, how? Hold on. I feel like if you knew the move, then wouldn't that make you the witch? Mm.
Yeah.
His niggas look at him like, oh shit, hold on.
Burn him.
Yeah, flip it on him real quick. Yeah, get him out of here. Yeah, and take this oil with y'all too. It'll protect y'all. But yeah, I can't imagine being a snake oil salesman. Like that shit is just hilarious to me. Like niggas was literally just out here putting shit together, just putting whatever together. I'm about to put some
Hey, we
sewer
already
water
been
and
through
sea moss
this.
together.
Scam or be scammed. We been through this.
But the worst part was you probably got the niggas who dared to try the shit on themselves. Like, bro, you know it's
Okay, but they not gonna know the first time I do it to them.
no. I'm not talking about that one. Like in front of people, niggas would use it regularly on themselves. Like, bro, this was bullshit. Did you forget? Did you forget you was just
Uh,
picking shit? You believed the bullshit? Oh, you wasn't supposed to do that.
it's the
You,
placebo effect. You'll learn about it
yeah,
in
when
about
you
200
scam niggas,
years.
you wasn't supposed to scam yourself too, dog. Like
I'm telling you, bro, about 200 years, everybody gonna be doing this. It's the placebo effect, yo. It's gonna catch on. Wait,
to 200 years, nigga be
when
looking
did the
like, what that got to do
placebo
with me?
effect get fucking like coined?
Coins, I don't know. That shit probably always existed.
No, it's always existed, but when did niggas realize it was a thing?
I don't know when medicine came out and placebo
You know,
was
it
a
might be more
thing.
than 200 years. If the Salem witch trials in like the 1600s, the placebo effect might have happened in like what the 1960s.
See, effect was probably happening more before then. Let's see, the definition is effect. Damn, nigga, show me the goddamn
When was the
beginning.
placebo effect discovered?
1985. It looks like.
Figured, yeah, I figured it was kind of late because even though medicine was discovered, niggas was Still
No, hold
stupid.
on. It
So
said
yeah,
it has been known that placebo analgesia depends upon the release. So they knew about some of that shit in 1978. So maybe a little bit earlier than that. Oh wait, no. Where placebo was used in the late 18th century, described and is defined as any medicine adapted more to please than to benefit the patient. Oh, okay.
hmm.
So when you think about it, the concept of a placebo is probably timeless. Like
Yeah. Do you
that shit
want
probably
this
existed in
honey,
ancient. Yeah,
or do
right.
you want this terrible tasting medicine that will heal you?
And so think about it.
I'll
Let's say
take
you
the
had a
honey.
toothache, and nigga like, yo, just like take this honey and then swish it around with some vinegar in your mouth for 10 minutes every day. And guess what? If it was natural honey and vinegar, that shit probably did help your infection.
And
So
you know what? It didn't taste that bad either, so I'm good.
you're like, okay, no, this shit kind of good. And then eventually the nigga just take the vinegar out and just give you honey, or take the honey out and give you just vinegar. Oh yeah, no, it's doing the same shit.
Honey son or vinegar daughter.
All right, well, you got any other this or that's? Any
All right, so like, what would you do if right? So like, right,
mhm,
you come home, right, and then like, right, so like, once you get home, okay, so like,
mhm.
say you just got home, right, like after a long day at work, right, you just pulled into the drive. You weren't supposed to laugh. I had
Right.
at least like seven or more. All right, so like, say you just pulled into the driveway, right? Like you was at work for a very long day, okay, right? So like you was tired, you just got home, right? All right, so you get out the car, okay. So like after a long day of work, okay, so like you was about to just walk in the door, right? So like you put your key in the door, right? Okay, so then like you had a long day at work, you tired, you
So
hungry,
in the
and
instant before you put your key in the door,
a meteor falls on you. What would you do then?
I guess I'll die.
See me, I'm built different. That's why this is this or that. Cause you're this and I'm that. I'm different. I'm surviving that meteor falling on me. A
He said,
meteor
I'm
fall.
catching it and I'm absorb the gamma radiation from it.
I'm not
And
even catching it. It's gonna crack me square in the head and crack over my head. It's gonna
then
crack in
nigga gonna do
two
the
over
little
my
anime
head.
head shake. Ah, damn, that kind of hurt.
Ah.
And then walk back in the crib. Ah, what the fuck was that?
Like that nigga Hanayama and Baki, where he got the entire bench broken over his head. And he's just,
Yeah.
uh.
Broke a full bench on. He's yeah, all right. Look, man, you really starting to piss me off now, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, yo. Really get me irked.
That's just that nigga Hanayama style. He doesn't block when he fights. He takes niggas hits and then he hits niggas and then
We
when
could
he
just
hits
take the hits
niggas
and
they don't.
power up off him. He just hold on,
Yeah,
get my health below 30%, so my buff kicking.
yeah. He when he hits niggas they don't hit anymore after that. That's like his
I
thing.
always like classes like that where it's like it's
The
dependent on
weaker you
having
get, the stronger
yeah.
the more damage you do. Yeah,
All right, well,
I guess.
guess that's the end, folks. I don't got nothing left. Ready to turn some of these games on, see how my bets is doing. Maybe tip
It's
on a little
Friday. What bets are going?
NBA and
Uh,
one college football game.
I don't be betting on NBA. I don't know the
No,
NBA like I know the NFL.
I'm not gonna bet on the NBA too much. Or if it really there's only certain. To me, it's like I'm just learning what bets I feel comfortable taking now. Like,
Yeah,
cause like I was looking through the football bets and there was a whole bunch of bets that I had never seen before, like parlay bets where it was like certain lines and spreads, and they had like a million different ones. And I was just like, yo, wait, so I don't have to take the lines they give me? Wait, what? There's like line I can find the line I want and take that line? I'm like, oh, okay. Hold the hell on.
yeah. See, I don't have that because gambling isn't legal in DC, so I don't have
Yeah,
FanDuel
you just got
Sportsbook. I just have
you just got
FanDuel.
FanDuel. Yeah, so
I
you
can
got
just I
lineups.
can put together little teams and see if my team does well. I can make money. I'm
You got them
still
lineups.
last on Christmas Day. I won first place. Actually, I won first place. Fuck Chris. I won first place this year, but it wasn't a. I think I won first place in a.
Like the $5 one or something.
No, if it was $5, I would have won some thousands. It was a 25-cent rule, so I only won
Oh, okay.
$61.
Oh, yeah.
But Christmas Day last year, I won first place and got like what, $1,600?
Yeah, it was a racket some change. That's
Now
still hilarious though. Like to win that big on Christmas
on
Day,
Christmas Day, yeah.
that's a hell of a gift.
Now I'm trying to win big, big. I'm doing these $9 bets. I'm trying to win 200,000 for
Oh
first place.
nah,
I'm trying to win
see
a
nah
million.
I just all I needed was I was saying it. I was like, look, bro, all I need is a base camp, and I need like 100 to set that up. Like if I said, because my thing is, I'm like, bro, I done figured out what I'm willing to get and what I can get back for like fives and tens. I'm not really doing the 15s and the 20s right now. I ain't got it like that.
You
So I
know
was
what's
looking
crazy? I oh no, go ahead, go ahead.
oh, but I was just gonna say like so like I won 120, so I'm like, all right, bet if I'm doing fives, nigga, that's 24. I'm gonna hit before them 24 is up, nigga. Ain't no way in hell.
Yeah,
So I'm Gucci then. And then there was a couple I was like, all right, I put 10 here, 10 there, 5 here. And then I was just like, all right, you do 25 a weekend. That's still gonna last you a month. So my thing is, I was like, all right, well, that's all I really needed. I just needed that setup.
you
I was like,
need
once
that.
I get that
You need
foundation,
something. The capital.
yeah, once I got that foundation, I was like, look, but like I'm smart enough now to know what shit I'm not gonna bet on anymore. Like certain teams I don't bet on, certain games I won't bet on, certain matchups I was just like, hell no, I don't. Like funny thing is like the Browns Broncos game, I didn't have to put anything on that game, but then I started looking through the lines. I'm like, nah, like I see a couple things I might like here. Like I might put
See,
10, 10,
I don't
15
have
down.
sports books, so I didn't.
You can't even look, yeah.
I couldn't look, so I was just like, I'm looking at the players, like I have no idea who's gonna score. Everybody is third string or less. I don't,
Oh yeah,
I
with
don't know what's
lineups,
about to
yeah, it's
happen here.
probably atrocious.
Yeah, that's why I didn't bet at all last night. Because no, no, but no, that's I win a lot. I don't know if I had just had crazy luck. I'm
I
not
don't know.
bragging, but like I win a lot. So like I've been coasting off of winnings every week for like 5 weeks. Like I
Mhm.
haven't been putting money into FanDuel. I've just been using the same winnings that I've
Oh
been
yeah.
winning. So every week I make my shit and then I win some and then I make some more shit. I'm waiting for this big win. I'm waiting for that's why I'm putting money into these $9 bets and these $5 bets. Five
Mhm.
dollars I can win 200,000
Yeah.
if I'm the only one in first. If like if I have the same team as somebody else, like that's what happened a couple weeks ago. I won first, but it was split up with a bunch of other people that had the same team as me, so we didn't win that much. But I be seeing niggas that be picking these wild ass teams
Mhm.
that nobody else picks. I've seen niggas win $1 million. I've seen niggas win 300,000. I've seen niggas win 200,000. I've seen niggas win 75,000. If I
But
could
it's
just get for one of these teams to win 50,000 or something like that.
I'm not even looking. Like obviously, like you said, with the buy-in for those, you don't even need the 50, right? Like there could be something where you finish, what would it be technically? I don't know, third. Obviously, it's like ties, so like you'd probably be like 1,000th or something. But then
That's
even
what I'm
that
saying,
could
like,
end up.
this $9 bet that I'm in now, or not now, but I was in a $9 bet last Sunday, and third place was tied between like 4 or 5 people.
Hmm.
Them niggas won 75K.
Yeah, that's what I'm
All of
saying.
them in third place. So like, you don't even gotta win first to make money.
Hmm. That's what I'd be saying, especially with that type of shit. Like, but I don't know. Some of them booty games, like where the games where niggas are injured and where niggas are out, kind of makes it easier sometimes because like there's
Well,
certain games.
it doesn't make it easier when you're making a team. It makes it
Yeah,
easier
yeah, yeah. No,
to
absolutely.
like
Yeah, yeah.
score the points in sports books.
Yeah, because when you use sportsbook, you're like, all right, what's y'all philosophy? Who do y'all have left? All right, y'all
Yeah,
gotta do this. Y'all gotta do that. There's no reason you
exactly.
shouldn't do this. Whereas if everybody's playing, it's like, all right,
There's no way you could probably you don't know who the fuck is gonna do what.
But then when you got some shit where like, all right, Odell injured, Jarvis is coming back from injury, and you're starting two running backs is out. Well, I know what y'all finna do.
Yeah, right. That's really how it be. That's why it's more difficult to win in FanDuel making teams than it is on sports books where you have to pick because you can pick and choose what you want on sports
Yeah,
books.
you
Like
can
you
you can
can
literally pick the winning ticket, like an easy win ticket, and
yeah.
just put your 5-10 down on it. Problem is, everything ain't so easy if you looking that way though.
With my luck though, I want to put down tickets. I feel like I would put down a crazy ticket and win 17,000.
Yeah,
Like
I
what we was
don't
looking
think it
at
would
a couple
happen
weeks ago, a
ASAP though. Like,
nigga.
I think
Oh
you would
no,
have
no,
to
it's
learn
gotta
how to
build up.
build the
Yeah, it's gonna
probably
it would
because
have to build up.
that's what it's been for me. Like, it's taken me a while to get closer because again, remember, I like first week I almost hit, and then like
For
what 2 weeks ago I
600.
almost 2 weeks ago I almost hit, and then I was almost hitting like every bet since last week. So I'm like, all right, nah, I'm figuring out how to build these shits now. Like, it ain't even about like to me at this point. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I know the win gonna come when it comes because it's like if I'm building them the right way, I'm getting this close. I'm gonna hit one of these times.
I
So
be looking at these crazy bets though, where you see like a nigga put down eight
yeah,
dollars
them
and then
shits be
win
stupid.
$17,500. I'm like,
I don't worry too much
how?
about those because I just look at those and it's just like
There's
some of
no
them
way I
I
would have
be
made this team. There's no way.
some of them I be seeing. I seen one where it was like some dude was like $143,000 he's getting, and then I look at the thing he puts down like 10,000, and I'm like, bro, if you're putting $10,000 down, you can, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you're a career gambler. This
yeah,
is your career.
this is
This
not. We're
is
not in
how
the
you make
same.
money.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. You can make that same exact ticket, put $10 down on it, and make some
and
good
you
money. But
yeah.
it's like at the same time, you'd be better off probably taking that $10, flipping it to maybe 40, then
What
taking
was
that
that?
40 and
What was
flipping
that
that.
ticket we were looking at like a month ago, where a nigga put down like $12 and made like 100 grand because
Hundred and
he
forty
bet
thousand.
some
Yeah, his
stupid
ticket was
shit
it
with
was like
like
16
linebackers or
legs.
some shit,
It was like 16 legs, and
and
bro,
he's
there were
betting on
legs that,
linebackers and fucking fullbacks and shit.
and he literally, I seen one where a nigga literally was like, it was like a week where a bunch of upsets happened, like the week where the Jets beat the Titans and some other, and then the
Yeah,
Saints lose to the Giants, and I'm like, bro,
there's no way.
you put money down on all of these, like, it's just sometimes it's just bad betting, right? Or not even necessarily bad betting. It's just those
Or
are just the
don't
ones.
give a fuck betting because
Yeah,
he
yeah,
only put
literally.
down like $8. He said, "Fuck it, if I
It's like,
win this and I make
this is
this,"
my
and he
last
did it.
8. Okay, I'm about to just throw some shit.
See, that's why I said I feel like I would make money if I was doing that because I got crazy luck. I know I had crazy luck. I feel like I would put a crazy bet in, and I won't even spend that much money. I put down $5, and this shit might hit for 7 grand. I'm just lucky
Mhm.
like that. That's why I want to do sports betting. But if God would let me do that, then I would get rich too fast, and that would fuck up the whole time stream.
He said it would fuck up my, my growth rate.
That's why gambling's not legal in DC, so I can't do that.
Guy was like, in due time, son.
Yeah, it'll get there eventually, or you'll move somewhere, but not right now. Not right now.
Yeah, well, that is all, folks. I ask that you guys keep us in your prayers because we need them
Yeah,
now more than ever. It's a tough world we're living in, guys. I don't know why I'm talking like this, like a square, but
I just
um,
yeah. Just remember, I just want you guys to pick. Would you guys want a gay moist or a thought?
and finally, don't think I forgot about them loans, Joe Biden. Don't you think for a
Joe
second.
Biden.
Jewel Biden.
Joe Biden.
Juul. Jewel Biden. All right. Yeah, I'm ready to eat, so about to head on out of here.